Ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Blair. You're about to experience what you never experienced before. Buckle up, let's go. Umwana Zambia pa UK. Oloni Sunday ni noge. Oborishasi. Ladies and gentlemen, the most pro-relicious UK Zambian DJ Blair. One of the few DJs holding it down for Zambian music out here. Yeah. DJ Blair Kami.
You know when I'm going for them praise. Your big daddy ilizile kwa chikali ineneze body. Hey, uyu afuna za kwatu timbela chemuche bonse na manzatu umakwesha wasu timaziva UK na vazeti vama kuziva vasaname tuweche chikali uke ninga kambecha bei weni patali uyu yebe ni patali uyu yebe ni patali DJ Blair uyu yebe ni patali Bobo Nipena teleka na DJ Blair ndawazalisa DJ Blair 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 Question. You know what time it is? Hey. You know when I'm going for them praise.
If you're playing at 212121212, welcome. My name is DJ Blair Kami on the ones and twos. Got a special guest today. His name is Tbwoy, TB. Zemuka. What's happening, brother man? Thank you for joining us. All the way from Malawi. Yes, Malawi. Atibwanja Chimwene. Welcome to it. Welcome to it, my brother. Welcome to it. In fact, since you're from Malawi, I'll play you this song. This song. Let me play this song. We're going to have a good time tonight, as usual, on Soul and Radio. Tell a friend, share the link, so we have a lot of fun together. I'm going to play you this song from Malawi, and it's by Namadingo with a song called Maplani. Maplani yale kuchili is that. Oh! Yeah, Chemosh. Kila juba. Sniper.
Ifwe bakanyekanye mukusegesha abantu twashokwe batu ubumi bukankara eicho ububulwere wachinka ikanene kunganda ikanene wa mtende
mankhwala aliko muzisamba kumanja ndi tsopo kaja kasopo kaja mkasamba kumanja olo kusevenzesa hand sanitizer nthawi zonse khalani kunyumba kuti mpulumutse umoyo wanu. Stay safe.
Mutazanwa payantu ingi mwayimirira chitalamukila at least 1 meter apart. Ichingirileni, stay safe.
Zichigirizeni kuenda mabwalo siyana khalani kunyumba ndi kuzisamala.
Techakwe shokuposhanya amaboko nangulo okukumbantana nangulo okufyonfyontanya emiromo efyapada mwa twale shefyo ikale ni mumayanda. Stay safe.
No bantu atuambire basimirawo humbwa twabona muntu ulatunsiyansya tubenga twa COVID-19 alimwi atuambire basimirawo twabona muntu wazwa kuhisi hambwa COVID-19 atukale mmandeso atulibambe
kozo bana ba Yesu na mikupa isike kwifumana ko kwinziba tu babangata amwine kwandu amwiba balere nakupa shangwe
atube bakwingashira kwamba ubulwashi bwa COVID-19 bulesa kwindira mu shintu shotu chata atukale panganda ali mutube bakuli kwabilira.
Sister Mlenga na tueshe ukuyichingirira ukutandalira abena mpalamano nangula abena mpalamano ukuisa kumayanda Yesu na tuikale panganda
mwebekala charo techakwesha wikala kunganda ngamule umfoko filangiriro fyako bati file kumakuli ububulwere bwishire tendarireni abo bakanyekanye abangarira pamyeho shabantu ikale kunganda ikale bamtende.
Follow the guidelines by health experts and stay home. Remember, stay safe to stay alive.
Social distancing mayo, emuti waba koze mayo. Social distancing asa, mama samu uriko.
Social distancing sister, diye mkwala uriko. Social distancing mawe, kona muyani fi. Kodi uindi chifuwa, nikubala maski paka mwa. Virus kuipa, chizisamba samba kumanja. Manghwala ya dieni, mai, yaina maiko yonse. Virus kuipa.
Kufila ubugufi achika chesu ina posha
Bambi basalile ukuba bamakenika Bambi nabo basalile bukapokola Yes Bambi nabo basalile bunamutekenya Bambi nabo bakabiro kuba bakateka Lelo fwebo twasalile undesi Ukujangata ubumi wa muntu Twafeni pamulimo twasalile Fwe bana benu ifwe tuletirwa Twafeni Fwe bana benu ifwe tuletirwa Twafeni Fwe bana benu ifwe tuletirwa Umuntu nga afyalwa pachalo Alakwata mapange mumutwe wakwe Amapange ya kutontokanya pavyaka wanga akula Bambi bakabilo kwechendeke Bambi bakabilo kubaloya Nomba ifwe Twasalilo kutanga tomuntu Eicho ifwe Twaitula kuliwe tata Twafweni Ibana ifwe tuletirwa Twafweni Ibana ifwe tuletirwa Isipingo chitila cha mapange ya muntu Je mapange ya kwalesa umwine Bambi pali kwebo bale kabila ukubako abashirika Lelo bambi nabo bale kabila upenda impia Nomba imwe mwatile iwe na iwe iseni kuno Mukalalo lesha pabumi wa muntu Nomba imwe mwatile iwe na iwe iseni kuno Mukalalo lesha pabumi wa muntu Bambi basalile ukuba bamakenika Bambi nabo basalile bukapokola Yes sir Bambi nabo basalile bunamutekenya Bambi nabo bakabiro kuba bakateka Lelo fwebo twasalile undesi Ukujangata ubumi wa muntu Twafweni pamulimo twasalile Fwe bana benu ifwe tuletirwa Twafweni Fwe bana benu ifwe tuletirwa Twafweni Fwe bana benu ifwe tuletirwa Ngafira fine mwafilisha bakateka Ngafira fine mwafilisha baloya Ngafira fine mwafilisha makenika Twafweni Wele sanga fira fine mwafilisha wakateka Ngafira fine mwafilisha baloya Ngafira fine mwafilisha makenika
Yes, yes, yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Welcome to it. My name is DJ Blair Kami. For those who don't know, I'm what they call Mr. Pobolicious. Not Bobolicious, but Pobolicious. Nelly Chipili. So this next song I'm playing, like I said before, it was going to my brother in Malawi. The man them called Zem Dem Zemuka, all the way in Malawi. Welcome, son, and ready. This one is Namadingo with a song called Mapulani, starting off our show tonight. We're waiting for Tbwoy, T-Busy, come and bless us with some music. We're going to chat with him, have a good one-on-one. We'll learn more about the superstar. Yes, DJ Pobolicious. It's Pobolicious. Pobolicious. Yes, yes, yes. There was a bit of technical 1, 2, 1, 2. My director has fixed it. And the song I'm going to play now is a song called by Namadingo called Mapulani, going out to Zem Dem Zemuka, all the way in Malawi. Yes, Nelly Chipili, I see you failed to pronounce Povo because it's a Friday. I see you've had 1 or 2 like me, eh? Now 1 or 2 glasses of water. Povo. Remember, like I said, Tbwoy is coming on in the next 4 minutes. Then we kick it off. You hear that? You hear that? Oh. Oh, nipa tablet. Unmute me.
Nissan the music. My life amazing every single day. And when I'm weak, you come through and you make a way. But I know tikavuta vintu muzapanga plan muzasotinga sichu. Cause you're always by my side. Every time I try to sing your praise, I close my eyes and all that I can say is higher. You take me higher. You know that could drive us. You take me higher, higher, higher. Je m'appelle Nassana, je ne parle français. But I want to say be the best version of yourself. No matter what you go through, keep your head held high, be yourself, boo. God is always with you. Keep your head held high, be yourself, boo. Every time I try to sing your praise, I close my eyes and all that I can say is higher. You take me higher. You know that could drive us. You take me higher, higher, higher. I wanna be the definition of black excellence. Once upon a pit, I wanna leave that radiance. Cause your love is evidence. You're the greatest of all time. Yeah. I said, I wanna be the definition of black excellence. Once a penny bit, I wanna leave that radiance. Cause your love is evidence. You're the greatest of all time. Yeah. Every time I try to sing your praise, I close my eyes and all that I can say is higher. You take me higher. You know that could drive us. You take me higher, higher, higher. Kupila hande, kupila hande, den, kupila hande, kupila hande, kupila hande, kupila hande. Kupila hande, kupila hande, den, kupila hande, den. Mixed teaser on the beat, Nasana with a drip. Yeah. Mixed teaser.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Yes, Chichi, how are you doing? Chichi Tbwoy, he wants a song by one good one of what kind of Tbwoy. All right. Unfortunately, I can't get that from here. DJ Nomatics, welcome. Where are we? Welcome. Mr. Tbwoy is supposed to come in now. He's actually connecting. We can see him connecting. We're going to play some music and then come on the other side. And then we continue. Yes, that's the one. One good one. What said that featuring Tbwoy? What time is Tbwoy coming on? Now. It's coming on now, my brother. Now. It's just connecting. It's still connecting. It's saying connecting. So it's coming on now. Here, my plan. Here is the music. Spit it out.
Jazzy Boy production, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Mr. Trust, the sound, yes, the sound was not bueno, so I had to sort it out. It's good now, right? Can you hear the sound now? Is it fine? Yeah? Are we good? Are we good to go? Are we good to go? Waushe chichiwe, waushe wonke.
Ndinkahendera zanga ndisaname ndinalibire tumapulani tango kumana iwe ndine ona ndikusanja mapulani kuno ndikumbali baby tili awiri ndikutsitsa mfundo manifesto koma ndikangolowa muboma lako sinzatula pansi udindo otsutsa boma samalepera madameji koma ulendo uno akumana nazo ndiribe chipani ine independent iwe ndiwe my running mate mapulani yanga mapulani ati mapulani ati mapulani baby I want you to mapulani akuti my baby girl I want you to mapulani I want you to mapulani. Kawafunzeni enzanga omwe ni mateza nawo amandicha one man chienda yega tango kumana iwe ndine baby tikuyenda baby. You better tell your friends that the valley madiresi apa mamba ine ndiye zanga titapa masuti apa mamba abambo wako atakupelekeze baby kutakusia manja mwanga ndikufuna mai wanga kama niwona aziwona masomwa wa bambo vanga ndi mumwe ya dadi anawotengera amami kuwachosa pakomola makolo lawo mapulani yanga mapulani ndiyawa hati mapulani kuma mapulani baby imva mapulani komano kuma mapulani ndiyawa komano mapulani baby Vera mapulani ati mapulani tetulina byakola mpazo kufunye migongo twali twabipira naye kati twabibaka kati gye mubeerera mu lockdown beno tuba mu breakdown gye mubeerera mu curfew beno tuba mu so kati DJ musajja tumbiza sawundi leka tunyumirwe the police is not allowed mwana DJ nawe tumbiza saundi chikubo chinde tulina mbega kukulaundi mwana sika corona tetujja kwetta twetuke muki olwo corona nedda boss sebo sika corona tetujja kwetta twetuke muki olwo corona na sanitizer. Tuyingire ne sanitizer. Muchibala kube pate. Hey, bwe mubera mwagala zi face mask. Tujja kugula face mask. Tuyingire ne face mask. Muchibala kube pate. Hey, mutugambo bamwagala ka distance. Hey, social distance. Tujja kukola distance. Muchibala fe tukube pate. Kati badete santi curfew. Que tukwatire mubala. Mutukalire mubekwa kumacha mutupulire. Zabada gamba karantini. Mututeka fe mubala. Na kukuminanya. Mwezi kwako mutupulire. Because eyo je muberera mu lockdown. Beno tuba mu benddown. Je muberera mu curfew. Beno tuba mu soka DJ. Musajja tumbiza sound. Leka tunyumire. The police is not allowed. Hey, mwana DJ. Nawe tumbiza sound. Chikubo chite. Tulina mbega kukulaundi. Mwana sika corona. Tikuja kweta twetuke muchi. Bolo corona. Neta boss. Sebo sika corona. Tikuja kweta twetuke muchi. Bolo corona. Na.
Siva kukonda timaziva, just move on. Mama kunena timamvela, basakina reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale mwanga iwe, manje sibanga panise so, bamazonda fameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Booty, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. When you go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Go down, pick it up.
It's yours when you drop down, pick it up. Chile pule, in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe, fake you original. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down, we no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe, fake you original.
Yes. Basako bakuseka kumbali chifukwa wayonda.
1, 2.
Ukalimo, akapo kama ikapo sweetie. Ukachiri.
Yes. Mr. Tbwoy, T busy.
Atibanji Malume.
Atibanji Malume, how are you?
Ni chabe mush. Ati pick it up. Turn it up. Chipkari boy street.
Yeah, you're right, huh?
Ni chemush.
Anyway, so I see you're still trying to find somewhere to park. That for my viewers, the viewers watching now, Tbwoy has been trying to find somewhere to park where there's a good reception. So he's still in the car. We're gonna give him a few more minutes until he gets to where it's placed. So there's Tbwoy coming on the next 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then we'll do the proper. We'll have a good chat. Malume.
Balibanji banpanga sorry. Yeah, kuvyalo vyavene kuno. Umwenda enda omu. So manja pani tipezite parking maximum I think 20 minutes maximum. You know, I'll be home and then parking a Buino, Tishimike Buino.
Okay, so we'll come back. I'll play some music. I'll entertain everybody until Tbwoy is ready, and then we'll crank it up, and then we'll have a proper chat. If you wanted to know more about Mr. Tbwoy, he'll be here.
Appreciate love and support.
You heard it from his own mouth. So 20 minutes from now,
Nikudala na kuona
we're going to pick it up.
Iwe kukuyewa ni matenda yasiyapola. Oh gosh, I miss you baby. Mati umazi mtimanga ulipaliwe. Mati uzibati nikukonda iwe. Wonse nikukondana naso futhi benango wena wanapokudana kona mpoti. Nibela manje hapa. Let's go.
Siva kukonda timasiva, just move on. Baba kunena timamvela, basakina reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale banga iwe, manje sibanga kwanise soba mazonda fameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Bafali gena footy, go down, pick it up. Baby na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Bafali gena footy, when you go down, pick it up. Baby na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Go down, pick it up.
It's yours when you drop down, pick it up. Chile pule, in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe fake, you original. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down, we no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe fake, you original.
Nisiba chikukanga kubwelela futi mukona, yeah. Basako bakuseka kumbali chifukwa wayonda. Silangane mumila futi ukalimo, yeah. Wakapo kamekapu sweetie ukachiripo, yeah. Niwe tabe, baby you my kibana, eh. Kambana.
Wanna smile in your face, but can't burn the race. You so pay for this, they don't have a case. Your goal is the only thing you got to chase. But wanna uchitika, they wanna embrace. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down, we no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Hey, yaga 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 yaga.
Siva kukonda timasiva, just move on. Baba kunena timamvela, basakina reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale monga iwe, manje sibanga kwanise soba mazonda fameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Bafali lena footy, go down, pick it up. Baby na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Baby, go down, pick it up. Bafali lena footy, you go down, pick it up. Baby na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Go down, pick it up.
It's yours when you drop down, pick it up. Chile pule, in other words, rip it up. You the only one that's with it now. Baleke babe fake, you original. Style right now, let's hit them up. Shoot them down, we no criminal. Never looked at me, wanna see me now. Baleke babe fake, you original.
Siva kukonda timasiva, just move on. Baba kunena timamvela, basakina reason, yeah. Bafuna bankale monga iwe, manje sibanga kwanise soba mazonda fameno chita. When you go down, pick it up. Bafali lena footy, go down, pick it up. Baby na Gucci, go down, pick it up. Baby, we are meant to be. We are meant to be. Oh, baby, we are meant to be.
Niziwa sichuimazanda sometimes. Even above gone, dividia mashua na for sometimes. Komanza kuvutikila, veufuna kukusakirila, yeah. Nina kamba itu, nifuno kota wichu. Olo zikose kwanji mami, zivute zitani kwanji mami. Abubide, there, I will be there,
Timayambana pati osale kako Timasunga kwanise ine kuyamba futi Nanguta menyana baby osale kako Timasunga kwanise ine kuyamba futi We are meant to be Oh, baby we are meant to be yeah. We are meant to be Oh, baby, we are meant to be.
Maruma si apendeka Kwenye tapita mami Ikarimba Ona kwenye tatokera mami Silelo tayamba bakamba Nikuleka bokamba bakambi Pasakila la futiri nayo Enaneo Tachokela patali hold on Nebangono bakwanisa so long Tuma fighting no more baby Ati nangu tayamba na baby osale kako Mutima sunga kwanise ne kuyamba futi Nangu tamenya na baby osale kako Mutima sunga kwanise ne kuyamba
Especially manage kuba so fine it. Especially when you slow wine it. Le canwe mo bro wine it qui. Men gelo ni webo mine ni quisa. Kuno tuli you the baddest siki. Abashala take several seats. Panondi ndia for celebra siki. Eu cook sabaila the Monday color the more feel sticker. The Monday no more the more you put it gets bigger. Test sama kelo nebo ya diibela son temo nemo feibolo nati tika. Tukalo muku monori yeso. So twala penya boy not so. Leave me no timu my yeso. Never I'm just here for good vibes like Tikana jomu kuma sokumfa wino pachano ni wewine Pano pachano ni wewine Jomu kuma sokumfa wino pachano ni wewine Oh, ay, 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 everybody, let's go. She bombela, kairi shandi. Now she bombela, ay ay ay. Now she bombela, now she bombela. The Cambundwe, she bombela. Now she bombela, ay ay ay. Now she bombela, kairi shandi. Wachana lelo, shaibi kemulolo. They say tomorrow never comes. That's why I don't leave for tomorrow. Let me use my time. I wanna make everybody go.
Yes.
I know.
1, 2. Yes. Welcome everybody. As you heard, Tbwoy is on the way. He'll be here in the next 10 minutes now. It was 20 minutes, 10 minutes ago. So Tbwoy is on his way. We're gonna have a very good show. He's got new songs. He's got a song called Waiting, a song called Unisunge, and he's got another song that he just gave me yesterday that he recorded with a guy called. Let me read it. I just got this yesterday. Yeah, so I'm gonna play it for you guys. It's a new song that he did with somebody who was actually in prison, one of the prison, giving back to the prison system. That's how good. It's a song called Wachinja by Hushi King. Peter and Tbwoy. Hushi King is actually in prison, serving 35 years. But they recorded a song together while they went there doing his, he was giving back to the community. So that's Tbwoy. The song is coming up later. It will be here in the next 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, then we kick it off. I'm gonna play this song by PJ. A lot of you will know this song. It's a song called Waliloa by the late PJ.
I wanna be with you for the rest of my life.
I wanna be with you for the rest of my life. I'm down for whatever. You ain't better salsa. You ain't better just in fire. You ain't better salsa. You ain't better just in fire. It ain't one to you, my number one. Getting baby, a second tonight. I wanna be with you for the rest of my life. What it all? No, I want to what it all. No, you are my best friend, baby. In the Monday you do me crazy. You are my best friend, baby. In the Monday you do me crazy. Oh, one to the two, to the two, to the four. What you got to say? I could tell me go. One to the two, to the two, to the four. What you got to say? I could tell me go. I'll be with you, that you know. I'll follow you wherever you go. I will love you for the rest of my life. Oh, baby, I'll be with you, that you know. I'll follow you wherever you go. I will love you for the rest of my life. Oh, baby, it ain't one to you, my number one. Getting baby, a second tonight. I wanna be with you for the rest of my life. What it all? No, I want to what it all. No, I baby. It ain't one to you, my number one. Getting baby, a second tonight. I wanna be with you for the rest of my life. What it all, baby. No, I want to what it all, baby. Oh, na 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 na, you will wake up fine. Oh, na 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 na, you will wake up fine every day, for you feel good Baby, tonight, it's alright to remember. We can it back, we want a temper. If you not it, put in the jar too. Come movie, back on never. In the mind, take yamo. Yeah, when I'm on. Nina never seen a brain of Kana Mammy. Nina will take Utana. Every day it's a holiday, good in May. It's a holiday, and the Adi Bali way. If you not go past the day, I open the valley. So let's go. Prepare, go remember Nancy. Go and do the shampoo. Nango friend, feel Josie. Baby, if you not go, tonight, my body, you will make you feel alright. If you ever know it, I will. Never 50 love me, never, eat your
nyimbo twa nice and slow. Etoto attention at all. You should make it to move get to need it up. Ushira to remember nothing. Ulenje bukishapo. Itim nyanga tatu kumutima. Baby. Nikuna nikunye nye 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 iwe. Nikutenye kunyumba ile. Naba siku ya lelo nina stay yanga kuchilinga na iwe. Unimbese sese. Pili kusa iwe. Pili nisa kupasa sikani ya mapacha nilike marasiwe. Sinizia kuti. Kutiliza mera kuti. Sinizia kuti. Kutitiza mwana kuti. Nikuna nikunye nye 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 iwe. Nikutenye kunyumba ile. Naba siku ya lelo nina stay yanga kuchilinga na iwe. Unimbese sese. Pili kusa iwe. Pili nisa kupasa sikani ya mapacha nilime mana. Nikunye nye 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 iwe. Nikutenye kunyumba ile. Naba siku ya lelo nina stay yanga kuchilinga na iwe. Unimbese sese. Pili kusa iwe. Pili nisa kupasa sikani ya mapacha nilime mana siwe.
DJ Blair Kami.
Yes. Here we've got a request here from King the Future. He wants a song by Slab D, any song by Slab D featuring PJ. And this is the one I've got. This is a song called the Nichiguri Dile Slab D featuring PJ. Pobo.
XYZ Entertainment.
Why you wanna technology there. This one goes out to my boy by King the Future.
XYZ Entertainment.
Ni mungeri, ni muzanga. Siwapa movie TV but ni banja. Dear answer, ya mafunzo. Dear track ya ni konda ni fuso. She a true boss, she a baby. She a definition of a true lady. Hali sweetie, munga keki. Dear Betty, inentine keke. Bari gemu, bati diva. Hafu niko kala refu wa FIFA. Hani konda, ni mukonda. Hela tini munga gets na malonda. Nikauka, ni matasha. Kumuona peniriri ni matasha. That's why pali ponse ni muitana. Monga ni mwana ati Chipana ne bana ne tako ni chipile. Chipana ne bana ne tako ni chipile. Chipana ne bana ne tako ni chipile. Baby, dear future, munga PJ na ni the future. Pero futi ndiye piano yanga, akakamba chitasoni za chitasoni kafuasa. Dear somo, haniuza ati iyo enomo. Ni Grammy, ni winner, ni award ya nifunika kuwina. Vyafuna, ni mupasa, koro nipatia lipanji ni mupasa. Nyumba mwana mapasi, XYZ label ya wakazi. She special, she bling, she make me ding-a-ling-a-ling. That's why tiza jaiva jaiva. That's why lelo tiza jaiva jaiva. Chipana ne bana ne tako ni chipile.
When I put down, Chipana the time taco, Nichipile, Nichipile, Chipana the time taco, Nichipile, Nichipile, Chipana the time taco, Nichipile. The way you know they hit it, cause the way I know it hit it.
Just because you got nice kids, no
Oh man, I trash, she said. Pirikiti, love in a tate. I wanna get high and get paid. Shirikiti, get paid. Oh man, I trash, she said. Pirikiti, love in a tate. No strings attached when I get laid. Jago tonight we forget. Keka, kirikiti. Kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti, 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 she said. From my love I have felt it. I am my feelings I have felt it. Yakukwata na kofetaji. Sacha sukuntonya tonya kofilia. Nkakusula kofilia. Umubili wangu kakofilia nsomeka. Wansonta kofilia. So I gathered my courage. Nekafunya mubu savage. Mutima kukabweza mu mileage. Kekat not ome na garbage. Uli ne chaume. Kukumbate mu maboko ya chaume. Ichikwiricha. Checha with more than our Tbwoy. Oh man, I trash, she said. Pirikiti, love in a tate. I wanna get high and get paid. Shirikiti, get paid. Oh man, I trash, she said. Pirikiti, love in a tate. No strings attached when I get laid. No way. But tonight we forget. Keka, kirikiti. Kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti, kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti, kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti, kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti.
Mole no susi Bambomba kushap kwa timofi Kadenga na landa tigofi Pakabonfya wedi love lusi. She must be feeling the boy Shapeta benapa she's feeling the void Alembona kukuna Pamanje madadi ni kukuna be Kaifine special Kaipone no kabula mo effort Pakwamba na imona special Dimula vakeni no njoso Kosubi de kopano Te papa wasankamo Mola voneti mwidi kala mbotaka no kumwibukishe kwa lelandat.
Oh man, I trash, she said. Pirikiti, love in a tate. I wanna get high and get paid. Shirikiti, get paid. Oh man, I trash, she said. Pirikiti, love in a tate. No strings attached when I get laid. No way. But tonight we forget. Keka, kirikiti. Kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti, kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kirikiti, kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena. Kaiponena, keka, muchikondi gangena.
Black Out Media.
Yo, big up to Mr. Stash from the beat, right and the whole some I say. Jump on the rhythm, run the tune, East Africa.
Mutima, ungolira chimwemwe nilibe. Koma wane, Sankara okonga.
Let's see if you don't know that we know.
Yeah. mandikamba zoipa nimambela kumbali imaseka namwe nimaziwa munizona koma chimwemwe chako mutima chimafunokodwa niziwa koma zoipa chingachitike paliwe omailo niteme myala ngatukalipe kuchimwambo niteme myala
kuyasana yesa semana semkwani sokona tulone yasana yesa sinigona tulo it's like a photo baby
Ay, daddy.
Papa baby in Georgia
Ay, daddy.
in Baba in the way with it yasana yesa semana semkwani sokona tulone yasana yesa sinigona tulo it's like a photo baby Papa baby
I'm sorry, baby, yeah, I'm sorry. Sinafune kuti nyende na muzako, anani na machemu zako, anani uza suzabwela, alolele muwachela. I'm sorry, baby, yeah, I'm sorry. Sinafune kuti nyende na muzako, anani na machemu zako, anani uza suzabwela, alolele muwachela. Sinafune kuti nikonde muzako, enzo wana monga uzako kolako. Dine muntu chabi, imaye wanane, baby.
London Music Promotions.
Yeah, girl, if you be down on me, yeah. Oh no. Jazzy Boy Production, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, baby, yeah, I'm sorry. Sinafune kuti nyende na muzako, anani na machemu zako, anani uza suzabwela, alolele muwachela. I'm sorry, baby, yeah, I'm sorry. Sinafune kuti nyende na muzako, anani na machemu zako, anani uza suzabwela, alolele muwachela. Sinafune kuti nikonde muzako, enzo wana monga uzako kolako. Dine muntu chabi, imaye wanane, baby. Yeah. Sinafune kuti nikonde muzako, enzo wana monga uzako kolako. Dine muntu chabi, imaye wanane, baby. Yeah, njelela kufe, alikufanya kala vyapita, njelela kufe. Ndelela kofe. My baby, nana, eh. Diwe, mami, nani lufyanya kale ini mwani. Kale, ani pikale pansi tulandala mami. Ani pa kwanza, navomera indesika. Napatuka nisiyalangana bana, mindani winaza wakonga. Kale vya pita kale pansi mami tulandina po. Vitaba vya shibobe na nebese bonse basangwe na po. Ine kunkala deka, baby sinifuna. You ain't even let go chat. I'm sorry, baby, yeah, I'm sorry. Sinabona kuti nende na muzako, anani na mache muzako, anani uza suza bwela, nalolele muwachela. I'm sorry, baby, yeah, I'm sorry. Sinabona kuti nende na muzako, anani na mache muzako, anani uza suza bwela, nalolele muwachela. Sinabona kuti nikonda muzako, enso wana monga uza kokolako. Kine muntu shabi, imaye wanane, baby, yeah. Sinabona kuti nikonda muzako, enso wana monga uza kokolako. Kine muntu shabi, imaye wanane, baby, yeah. Ndelela kofe, kane lufyanya kale vya pita. Ndelela kofe, ndelela kofe. My baby, nana, Ibisango tashalo baba makole, balala beko bapumine makole. Bantu benaga bapone pefitu, wala tende kapieta, benaga bapone pefisuma, kola baneko bapumine ni makole. Yeti wachije ni makole. Bamushani na wali, abo. Baipanga kuwa hambo, pana mole koko baloyo, fake. Iwe nolela fieti lulianga mapata. Jesus, mala kampane fisungu. Atishilo who are you? What is it? Do you know me? You know who I am. Yes, I am. Nambulena benga mone bakaele. Imisango tashalo baba makole, balala beko bafumine makole. Bantu benaga bamone pefitu, wala chenda kapieta. So benaga bamone pefisuma, kola baneko bafumine ni makole. Yeti wachije ni makole. Oh yes, baka pesa ndalama. You see, I don't talk to poor people. Who are you? Sharp. So I been never
So Julie Sumpu, we ulanda pepi sungunga wapola we mwakole. Ula chinja nende mbanga na upati we mwakole. So uibukita mdaba no benga da upeti we mwakole. Maka pese gana dalama, mama kambala pizungu. Atishirota, who are you? Do you know me? Do you know who I am? Anjole nagaba mwana pefintu. Ora chinja kapeza. So akina gaba mwana pefisuma. Kola bane kama kumine. Niba mwakole. Nanguvela benga mwana bakaele. Give me some of the shallow, Baba Mankole. But I love it, Baba, we never Mankole. Sing it, Kumasumane. Passion to the one show. Mufasa. Look International.
Ati mwati uzila jila vile kuingala cheka mosi. Ukaenda wazalira masiku watatu noiba lako. Otata imu yako kukondeleza wangako. Kufunika kusansa muka kusisansa musha munga wawina loto. Imwako kamosi, unako kagelo kapendo. Otavere wamuna wakaso, kalako kalaifi kadaziwe. Imwako kamosi, unako kagelo kapendo. Otavere wamuna wakaso, kalako kalaifi kadaziwe.
Sambako fresh, angapo hash. Muuzi lepo wa ukonda noti bama rush. Onyaula crack, akavuta hatch. Changamuka tayapo chipate, feeling sangu to go down low. Amrepo sapo dansi ya mungololo. Na wafula juicy na kwa taye. Kiribuka shana po kwa saa. Angetie tuwole. Ana life in your way, tukula, sukuma. Chinja timu kolewe. Na wafula juicy na kwa taye. Kiribuka shana po kwa saa. Life ikulipe kuweza moso live it to the fullest.
Ati uzila jila vile kuingala cheka mosi. Ukaenda wazalira masiku watatu noiba lako. Otata imu yako kukondeleza wangako. Kufunika kusansa muka kusisansa musha munga wawina loto. Imwako kamosi, unako kagelo kapendo. Otavere wamuna wakaso, kalako kalaifi kadaziwe. Imwako kamosi, unako kagelo kapendo. Otavere wamuna wakaso, kalako kalaifi kadaziwe.
Nanga di bossa, we only live once. Chalo ichi, nukuzinpesa kino. Ungaja bosu ngirira tundrama, wezo kona kumanyandini. Ero administrator ambosheta, alipa intercontinental. Watiako chabe matipo na chips on the rocks. Yamene suna tieko yu, iwo katia nyama nshiungu mariro. Ukatia kuku nishiri matumbo na mutu, kunichita saa. Nati Tbwoy, kadre, nikolasi.
Ati mwati uzila jila vile kuingala cheka mosi. Ukaenda wazalira masiku watatu noiba lako. Otata imu yako kukondeleza wangako. Kufunika kusansa muka kusisansa musha munga wawina loto. Imwako kamosi, unako kagelo kapendo. Otavere wamuna wakaso, kalako kalaifi kadaziwe. Imwako kamosi, unako kagelo kapendo. Otavere wamuna wakaso, kalako kalaifi kadaziwe.
Marino l'infinite, Shivataya, era una di nuovo uka. Wazako baina kilo, dio una marino. Ena kubaina kumanda. Chao ni kuklapia. Noti kama una kakaso, akukulira kamoja moja yaliyosanduka viwika. Kati boyfriend wako anukila ndio unakona pakicheni. It's one of your friends, sugar production, don't you know?
Now that is what we call a so online hit. Clear.
So joy neko, ushane nako, so feku neko, we will neko. Yakatopina, Shoni mala ni kwa tapo tishengi. Maneno zaina fasti kunyumba, nishizake sasira. Posele, Jasia maposele, Jasia maposale, posele, Jasia maposele, Jasia maposale, posele, Jasia maposele, Jasia maposale, posele, Jasia maposele. Bella, posele, stakela, akopenya, kokola papa de tela, oni mitua tela, posele, stakela, akopenya, kokola papa de tela. Lelo sile pasile pam serious. Lelo de cueva sile yana bondi am serious. Ajada ya katopina hey. Tumone ale. Posele, Jasia maposele, Jasia maposale, posele, Jasia maposele, Jasia maposale, posele, Jasia maposele, yakatopina, yakatopina, Jasia maposele, yakatopina. Leta makapu, makapu, Dubai, makapu, na makapos, shinguru kazi katana iwe penapo, yani makapos, iwe, ale, give it up. Panikisha, weshako, tizimuka, damfuruka, panikisha, weshako, tizimuka, damfuruka, teacher etieka yeka, teacher Flockit, Bakuno Banchito, Papa Suve, Lady MC, teacher Blair, teacher Malex, teacher One Cast, teacher Shipwe, International Taiwan, Papa Kangere Matutu, Alikas International, Vienna, Fit Easy, Emmanuel Mayuka, Palama, if into the banana, if into the banana, gonna fire put them away. If into the banana, gonna fire put them away. If into the banana, gonna fire put them away. If into the banana, if into the banana. Ukikala papachano, ufire na mkota kulani chape. Kama yobanjere, ukutangira kufika. Maka gawa peza ukuwambiza kumutima. Munga wa mushe mukazi.
Sivana, put him Kabana, Konana, Pangana Pangano, Vintuli Pangano, Vintuli Pangano, no. If into the banana, no, if into the banana, no the fire put them away. If into the banana, no the fire put them away. If into the banana, no the fire put them away. If into the banana, if into the banana. We love Vinima. If you to the panel, we love Vinima. We love Vinima. If you to the panel, 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 Mulipano, Vete cubano por el pan, vete por el marapán, vete cubano por el pan, vete por el marapán. No. If you to the banana, no. If you to the banana, no the fire put them away. If you to the banana, no the fire put them away. If you to the banana, no the fire put them away. If you to the banana, no. If you to the banana, Paramanco Toshe. Paramanco Toshe.
But you need the music.
No. If you to the banana, no. If you to the banana, no the fire put them away. If you to the banana, no the fire put them away. If you to the banana, no the fire put them away. If you to the banana, if you to the banana, no.
Yes. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes. Sorry about that. I forgot to unmute myself. I was enjoying the music so much. You know, some of us are fans of music. We're fans, we're not just DJs. We're actually fans of the music, so I forgot to unmute myself. I'm gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna get on with Tbwoy. And then, I know. Sorry for the delay. We just needed to sort out one or two things, and then we're good to go.
Stephanie's on the beach, Chester 20 New Year, UIC, Shitatula, Ololeshu, Uranda to Berinda Nafa, our friend, our Vanadio, Afri Nakashishi, who you Berinda Nafa, who you, Nichesna, Leda, Nampoya, we Berinda Nafa, Lakari, Shabo Feshepo, Mupira, Nomba Berinda Nafa, Berinda Kanguri. Kuliwarinja vera tuwali peswa Kuliwarinja vera tuwali nako Berina umpela masaka miko wawawa Berina umpela masaka miko wawawa Berina umpela masaka miko wawawa Afire nakashishi huyu Berinda nafa Nalela nankwe yawe Berinda nafa Shabo feshe po mupira nomba Berinda nafa Berinda kangulire Kuliwarinja vera tuwali peswa Kuliwarinja vera tuwali nako Berina umpela masaka miko wawawa Berina umpela masaka miko wawawa Umpela masaka miko nako menye Berinda Umubili mwikara chukwenda Namupocha Belinda, como pampa mina soka anja soka. Nani mulombele na para Belinda mpera. Twayambile kumfana, ukulama kwa wakache na wana. Belinda ninengana lekokulana na panganda. Namulanga na panganda. Matemu asuka asuluka. Alinje pweshe mwe manome. Buchate chenke fende ufo. Ati mwenda na Belinda. Uliowa Belinda mwaswikati. Vya gonga gonga mumano lewo chifaya. Sopo makaka. Ngajagote wantendo nchile yokora ngawaya. Bless woman. Kapapetele na mulungu na ufa Belinda na afwa. Ukwepusha wachelo pati apone ne fikale no muti. Nilo uyanda wela tu Belinda na afwa. Newo nino buranda na kashishi uyu Belinda na afwa. Nalela na kwe awe Belinda na afwa. Shabo feshe pomupira nomba Belinda na afwa. Belinda kankurire.
Yes, yes, yes.
Sinimverayo. Hello, check.
One, two. Hey Tbwoy, how are you?
Ati bwanji malume.
One malume muliche.
Niche nafika pa Poboness.
Okay. Sorry. I was watching myself on YouTube and my volume is very loud. Just give me 1 second so I can see.
Oh, okay.
It's too loud. I'm hearing you double places. Can somebody turn off that YouTube for me, please? Turn it off for me, please. Sorry about that.
No pressure. Bwanji kuvyalo uko.
Mushe, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, malume. I must say thank you very much for, supporting my music. And every time, even in the group that we talk about stuff, I think you are one of those people that you are never biased, not only to me, but to every situation that goes on. Every time kumankala chat, I think so. You always express your opinion. They don't know team or biasness. So ziko mokwambili from me.
Hello. I think technology is defeating me somehow.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can hear you clear.
Oh, that's good. I thought I froze somewhere there. Yeah. No, thank you very much. It's if you keep making good music, we always support you.
Music mbati kafi.
And no, welcome. Yesterday in the group, me and you were talking about the new song. I actually told the people about it. Yeah, but obviously let's talk about your new song. So you've got two new songs, Munisunge and Waiting. Tell us about the two new songs. I've got a rough idea about the second song, Waiting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Waiting is a cheni nyimbo inago Munisunge. I recorded Munisunge 2 days before I tested positive to COVID actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, a kapani feeling chabeka, yes, and feeling is after tini gani is an what's there about life? Life sometimes would be short. I was just thinking about life deep. I initially started doing that song sometime in I made up the chorus sometime in I think February last year.
Yeah.
But then didn't go through with it until December. Pena bwanashita decided first nipange nyimbo I want this song to be personal. I want this song to encourage someone out there. Nimavikonda kambiri vopanga manyimbo yautati nikapanga nyimbo lero nifuna naimvera after next year or after the other year or the other year. In Pangira sense, if I make a song, I want to listen to it so many other years to come, and it should make sense to me. So that's the feeling that I have right now. The feeling that I have is making music that is going to appeal, music that is going to go to the hearts of people who are feeling the same way. So I was thinking one day, I said, there's so many people that have added a lot of value to me for me to be here where I am. And I looked at life last year. Life last year, Monday, for me was very, very good. I can't lie. Sininga name last year, life manga nagwira ponda mazenkalipo gwira hapo penna badwira. Last year nashita vintu vambili maningi, even if it was a year where we had COVID, we had so many other things happening, but last year was a blessing in disguise because I experienced the goodness of God. I always experienced the goodness of God, but that time, I think that was the time that I just started looking at life and saying, even the time I got sick, I said, do I complain to say, why now? Why is God blessing me now? I said, no, I won't complain. Why am I sick now? I won't complain because God blessed me, and I never said, why is he blessing me alone? Why isn't he blessing somebody out there? So from there, that's where my whole perspective, before I even got sick, my whole perspective when I was doing that song changed, because I looked at so many other people that never had anything, and I looked at myself, and so last year, I think in my life, I gave out money the most. From the time I was born, I gave out money the most, and I saw it all started with one day, very, very broke, seated at home, and I wanted to buy tires, matires ya kumotoka kwanga, ku SUV yanga. So my ndibe maafu hapa ndana ameza nipasa maafu, and then nishachukupasa ndalama last money muntu nangweze ezofuna ndalama, as a desperate. So nabona mpasa ndalama is guess what? There's a guy, a friend of mine called Andrew Ripper. Then this guy calls me and says, yo, T, what's up, Anna? Okay, what's up, Andrew? Oh, no. What you doing, man? I've been thinking about you, and I thought, let me send my big brother something. You know how much money that guy sent to me? He sent me, I think 6,000 kwacha.
Wow.
And I was really, really like in shock. Like, oh, what did I do? No, man. Then he started telling me, you see, this music that I'm doing, you've always been helping me for free. And I just thought to myself, last year, nashita extend money, nikungoganiza mulungu wanga ine bantu sama nitandiza one day. Olo nivutike bwanji kuibe mtu ama nidadisapo olo one day. Ngatina nikashota nishina and soche. So from there, then I saw, I said, okay, I think about 6 pin muntu chia kupase. You know how it is in Zambia. It's a lot of money,
It's a lot,
So, wow, I went and bought all my my tires for my car. Next, I started thinking to myself, like, I complained over giving that person money, but this guy has also blessed me. There was also this guy, I can't name him here. He found me at his place. I'm washing my car, and then he says, yo, T at Bwanja kanyimbo kunapanga nkabu kanyimbo kaja. Then you know what? He gave me 10,000 kwacha, and he said, T, I want you to see what you can do. But in unga tunganishite kwa advertise ka place kanga kanobati. Uzaona we mwini wake. Then he gave me cash 10,000 kwacha right then. From there I had hundreds. From there I had different things moving. I had projects moving here and there, and some one thing that a lot of people wouldn't know, when they see that water called Njota on the street, that Njota water, they paid me a certain sensible amount of money.
That for that Njota song with Cleo. Oh, nice.
No, yes, because I did the Njota song with Cleo, but then the guy said, we wanna new a Pepsi then. We wanna work with you so we want to make adverts, we want to make this, and that. How much are you gonna sell us? And I said to myself, I wasn't the first one to make the Njota song. There was some, I had the Chilulemba and Tike, and even before, there was also, even when I released the song, there was also other people that followed up with different Njota songs. So I said, I'm blessed. I remember arguing with them. I told them a very big amount of money. They said, no, we don't want, we just want, that's where you say Nambela Njota, pass me the that's all we want. And I'm telling them amounts, checking to myself and saying, should I tell them? I'm asking my wife, and and my wife says a big amount. I asked my sister, who's also my partner in crime, my advisor. She's telling me, Tenga Chabelion say way. And then my wife is saying, no, what's a Tenga Chabelion? So I wasn't that my answer. And I'd spent on that song, but it didn't hit the way that I wanted it to hit. I think the video, I spent over 30,000 on the video. So it was like God blessing me in this, guys. Like, my son, I saw how much you were willing to spend on this this song, even if it didn't hit that much. So here's what you gave, So when I got that money, with everyone that was involved in the song, I sent them monies. They didn't even know. I sent them monies. And I told them, thank you very much for helping me. I didn't even tell them to say, starting with the producer, Sean, going to other people. Because why? I believe that when God blesses you, you shouldn't keep that blessing to yourself, because it won't come. Look at how I was complaining over giving somebody money, and yet there was somebody who came with a 6,000 kwacha and gave it to me. From nowhere. Look at how I met that other guy at his workplace, and he gave me 10,000 kwacha from nowhere. It's not like I asked him. Then next minute he says, no, I need you to brand some shirts for me. Also, he pays me upfront again. So I have a branding company. So I went and branded some stuff for him, and it was a good year. Last year was a very good year. So at the end of the year, December, I started thinking to myself, was I really good to people? How many people did I get to? Yeah, sometimes it can be too much, like when people get into your inbox every time. Even at my last moment, there are people that I shared with my school fees, my journey. I kept on thinking, was I really a blessing to people? Then I started saying, what if this type of life continues and I keep making more money? Would I be a blessing to people? That's when I did that song. Nipempa muni sunge amboye, pamene muni pasanda lama, nisaka chinje. That's how it came.
That's good. My producer wants to play that song. He's eager. He's ready to play that song now. So we'll take a short musical break, then we'll come right back with Tbwoy, T-Busy in the view, also on and
yeah.
Nibeba muni sunge amboye, pamene muni pasanda lama, nisaka chinje, kuchenjila bantu bamene baniwona nivutika. Nikachinja nishina lupyanya. Lord Jesus, bless me to bless many. Bless me so I can bless many. Okay, mulungu mani dalisa. Every day you keep blessing me. I can't count them one by one. Daba Monday, Babaki. Oh, blessing every day. You keep giving me what I want every day. I don't know the word too lot these days. You keep giving me what I want every day. Everything look nice to me. I got a wife and the family. Beautiful family. Hapa machete na nkala, yeah. Asote na leka kudanda ula, yeah. Beba muni sunge amboye, pamene muni pasanda lama, nisaka chinje, kuchenjila bantu bamene baniwona nivutika. Nikachinja nishina lupyanya. Lord Jesus, bless me to bless many. Bless me so I can bless many. Nekumbukela pamene nezavuteka. Bantu benze likhope nezavuteka. I can never silent him. My wife Diana, you are true blessing. Ever will I leave you alone. Katemuli la butoni kone tomi la pone. Oza ya patika zipa noni penalty mala kwa tikulu kile koni onse nikupe pele noni ambuye Yesu azikudalisani I pledge my love for you loyalty will always follow nibeba munisunge ambuye amene munipasa ndalama nisakachinje kuchinjila abantu bamene baniwona nivutika nikachinja nishinalupyanya Lord Jesus bless me to bless many bless me so I can bless many
Lord Jesus, bless me to bless many. Bless me so me can bless many.
Yes, welcome back, Tbwoy. Welcome. That's Munisunge by Tbwoy. The song is sung to get because he was so blessed last year. He thought to sing that song, like he said. So, how did the song do in the Zambian market, in the local? How was it?
Nachokumvera chabati indongo muka okumwe. But you know, because I released a video the day I was flying out of the country, so I haven't had a lot of promotions, you know, in Zambia. But somebody just called me, Chamanje Manje, but it hasn't done. I think it's low on YouTube, and I haven't paid much attention to promote it on YouTube that much because I was doing the scholarship thing. So what happened is when I went Nikufam Kwatu kuja, see, there's no acting on that video, you know.
All right.
That church is kufam. Church amene ili pachibumbu pamene paja wanaamba kumanga church janwambie wanga wa Natalia Chenda Malunga church.
Yeah, I saw that in the description. That's nice. Well done.
So paja pachibuilding chooneka chosilasila chija chibuilding pato paja ndepi waita nati pachenda ba pamena, that's Chibombo area. Before cancer wakalibo faka malaiti wanafaka malaiti pa farm pato paja before ku cancer wakalibo enda ndise wakudala kuja 1950. That's when my grandfather settled there. My grandfather was Goa, so when waita nati maswamashi ati ma foreigners wantu wako.
So now
yeah. So dawe ndine Mzambian before independence. Ndine Mzambian no kwana bwino bwino. Ndine Mzambian nakuchirundu ambie banga.
Okay. You are born in Kawet, eh?
Nabadila pa Kawet General Hospital pamene.
Okay. Akauzi DJ
your information
very happy.
Your information yonse iri hapo pa chani hapo. Nabadila pa Kawet. But in my preschool chani nashira pitenze ngapa fupi na imwe muja mu roads park paja pa fupi tsanga kwa fupi.
You told me,
nashira paja and then in March my other life is in Chiwombo obviously, and the other life is in Lusaka, but I'm pretty much, you know, inezofuna nyimbo ikukamba kuli kuntu kwamene ku the roots kwevinaambira vintu. I went, the idea was to go back and then nionechemwe kuonekera ati filming banja. I ended up filming real life. Nikumana na banko paja ndemwenze lili so chabe. Now some guys that running my camera can come back on.
That's nice. That's very nice.
So that is a young brother to my mom, the last born.
Yeah.
You know, from there then
that authenticity was it. It looks very authentic.
The reason there's somebody who told me to say, why don't you should have made the video look so bling, and I said, you know, it's not like I haven't made bling videos, and it's not like I'm singing a kwani sekupanga bling video. It's not like that. But we wanted to make something that should look original, something that should look African, something that should look more like real life. It shouldn't look like it's a music video, because it wasn't a music video. It was more like a short documentary about me, except in a song.
Yeah.
So
Lana
ndi
says, love
mwenzeri.
the song. Lana Toera Chango says, love the song. Like me, I love the song as well. As I've
Thank
told
you
you
very
many
much.
times. Yeah. Sorry.
So what happened after the time that we were filming the video for the song, when we went to Chiwombo High School, after pachechi na pempe now pachechi kuja ni pempera buno na support prayer, but obviously I knew that there were cameras, but I went to pray because it had been long since I went there. That's why I even put a picture of me at the church there where I said I was an altar boy, you know, many years back at the same
Yeah, I
church.
saw that. Yeah.
So then I went to my school. At my school, I got emotional. I found the school was looking really beautiful. Time over school is an ononga bati. So pa school and then memories like my mother died when I was in grade 10.
Sorry.
So life yenzina bwamvika mogati zakosa bad but my uncles wanga benzana bwa bambonitandizako soche vanipirako bwanji. Then I started thinking to myself like, you know, if it wasn't for my uncle, his name is Emmanuel Chenda. I don't like to mention him. He's a guy that was sponsoring so many people in our family, you know. So he took up also responsibility, you know, sponsoring me. And then I kept on thinking, if it wasn't for him, where would I be? From Papa school, I almost dropped tears. Like, if it wasn't for that man, where would I be? You know, so why don't I try and make up a scholarship right here for someone who is almost in my same situation, who was probably desperate at the time, or who is probably desperate the same way I was, you know, when I was in grade 10, when I thought that life had just ended for me. Why don't I do the same thing? Then I looked at my pockets and said, will I manage? And I'm like, I don't have the money now, but I think I'll commit myself. Ngati wantu school fee hapa Chombo High School ni 1,500 if I'm not mistaken. Time etenze kumama watenze gulama mu wa bottle emozi. Yeah, I think last mo waina gulapo ni wenze 1 pin, I think. So I thought about it and I said, ngati mama baba antu yali solo mansapatu eti magula, what if I'm a blessing? I calculated and the whole amount came to 9,000, over 9,500 within 3 years. So I said to myself, if I can manage to raise that money, elo ya first term sizavuta nizalipia term, maybe ningalipia 2 terms first and then ya sala ija nizaisa kubalance bwino sati nilipia tundalama because paka contract kama scholarship. The pupil needs to pass. That's a contract I'm going to make them sign. So instead of choosing one person, we chose 2. And the good news,
go on.
yes, the good news is Chiwombo High School also says they will. I don't know. We haven't spoken, but the head teacher called me and he says he's very happy with what I'm doing. So they'll give us 1 space for 1 scholarship. So 1 scholarship has been taken care of already. You know, so I'm remaining with that same initial scholarship that I was talking about. You know, so I know that God would not make me start something that I will fail. I know that God will guide me through. So we managed to pay for those 2 people. And I also hope that they will take advantage of that. Even when they grow older, they can also help out someone. They can also reach out to someone. Life You know why I'm doing this? I'm doing this because of selfish reasons. Why? Because I saw what my uncle did to me. And I want to do it also to yourself. And my uncle helps even up to date. He helps a lot of people, even when you watch Blue Word. So in truth and in spirit, praying to God and singing that song to say, Nipemba moni sunge ambuye, amene moni pa sandalama, nisakachinje. I'm like, am I just saying those empty words to impress myself? Am I just saying those words because I need somebody to just look at me? Zona? No, I need to reach out. And the main reason why I put it on Facebook, I was going to put it anyway, not know if I can want to, but the main reason why I put it on Facebook is so that that person who has much more, very conviction, not that, especially life yabo namviramo inapita life yenze niyovutika vankaiko na conviction na wewe yakuti maybe I should reach out and help out somebody out there. So that's the reason why we're bringing this.
Very good. That's brilliant. I was going to ask you about that, but you've already answered. So that's good. So that's one down. So I've got a question from somebody. Samson Mvula says, Tbwoy, you're speaking good chewa. Inankala po kuchipata.
Vambuye vanga vezi vachikunda. Vambuye vanga vezi vakazi.
Yeah.
Vanatalia Malunga vezi vachikunda. So ochi chinyanja cheni makamba kambiri chimamvika kuchobongosoka bongosa ni chikunda chija. Chikunda ndiye nakula nao ndio ananipunisa maningi kukamba bwino. And then matete vanga vezi vatubuka. Vamai vanga usai ndiye vezi wagoa. So ndeve idiri.
That's good. Rainbow country. That's good. You've got different.
Ndini ndine breed yoipisisa ndine mixed yoipisisa. Mwamene omu mutupyanga muliko na breed ya Chiportuguese mweomu. From my Chikunda grandma. Mwamene omu blood futi muliko na blood hapa 15 miles ya Chilenje futi. Mwamene omu.
For 15 miles.
For 15 pamene paja.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. What else was I going to ask? One time. So
No, you can ask me. I mean.
No, one time.
Kalisi katuma funso ka sisile kokamba. Chikamba mwandisi wa politician.
I think so. No.
Yeah.
It's always nice to talking to you, and I'm glad you made time for us. As I know, so it's good you made time to talk to us. That's brilliant. I've got a message from Kauzi. Also, is an agreement with what you're doing. We appreciate that. Like I said, I saw that on your wall, and I was saying, oh yeah, I wish we've got something to talk about and to say, well done, Marina. That's a very good initiative, Yama Scholarship. I just didn't know the story behind it. It's good to...
Yeah, Ziko Mokwambi, the superstar. Well, it was just about that. It all started with my family first. I asked my family members, and my uncle came through for me. The same uncle who's on the video. He sent me a message yesterday. He says, there is also one person that is desperately looking for help. She's in grade 8. Yeah. So I told him, okay, I'm going to get back to you. There is one friend of mine. He promises that he can do something. I will not take full sponsorship for that girl, but we can help her. Kuti aende ko pasogoro zaisa kulipirako to my school fees no yesa kuti aende ko pasogoro, because I don't want to strain myself and say I have this responsibility and then fail. You know, I think that I wouldn't be fair if I were to put people in schools and then fail to manage to pay for them. So there's two people that we picked. The selection process, I didn't do any of the selection process myself. What I did is there's my PR, her name is Mioba Hangala. I got her, I added her up to my group, the Tbwoy group, fan group on WhatsApp. So then people started discussing based on, there's 38 people in the group. So based on what they saw on my Facebook, then they started discussing and seeing who voting for who they thought, you know, needed the help. So they came up with two people, the ones that I posted on my page. Wamene waja wantu ndio wantu wametiza taking vetiza tandiza for now. I'm hoping to meet after somebody tizatenga manamba yawe amene ino wiki ameti yamba ino so atiti watumile so tem wazamba because ino tem endo sila mai manje 26 ni swavai ya ma school. So team 2 we are hoping that my guardians wabo tizakwanisa kugwiza na bwino na kuona mwaiting atandizile. One is from Lusaka, the other boy is from Petauke. The boy is in grade just wrote his grade 7 na my results wanatuma hivyo nashita attach.
Oh nice.
So
okay, anaje kile mwisho my results yake. Oh, that's
DJ Superstar
DJ Cause Superstar says sorry Wakan music okay, we're gonna take a musical break, but let's read what DJ Cause Superstar said before we go to that. DJ Cause Superstar says that's a very good initiative. Producer, can you put that one back, please? So can we DJ Cause's message? Why so rest our producer? Okay, there it is. That's a very good initiative, and trust me, you're sowing a proper seed, Tbwoy, too busy. Big up yourself, Dada.
Appreciate superstar. Zikomo kwambiri. Yeah.
So we're gonna take a musical break, and we're gonna play "Waiting," and then you come and tell me. The message in "Waiting" sounds very personal, so I wanted you to tell me.
Zonse nyimbo isi azimakaranishi kuli muntu wetinawo nawo londise.
Okay. So we'll play "Waiting" for now, and then we'll come back and then we'll continue discussing.
All right then.
A cup of tea, and then we'll continue. Thanks.
Hey, easy, make them bounce.
In these days of Corona, every plan that I put, everything that I thought has been killed by Corona. Yeah, I love you, baby, and I'm sure you know that, yeah. And nobody else can give me type of loving you give me. Yeah. No flies, no buses coming there. It's getting worse day by day. We got no idea the war will be open soon. We're locked down, I'm again done. Can I miss my baby? I'll be waiting for your love. Hey, I'll be waiting for your love. Hey, I'll be waiting for your love. 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 I got no doubt we'll be together one day. God do bless us, stay where that he made way. I'm a Tidalisa, will sit in a pempe. Loving you is my bigger blessing. Count your blessings one by one. Everything multiply by 5. She can't even move for you, baby. And me, yeah. Keep the faith flowing, baby. Never look back, baby. When you feel love, come by me, Sally. Make sure you don't give the chance to the enemy. Kumbuka kucharity, but me never said that is a jigati. When we said that we do, we will love one another. I'll be waiting for your love. Hey, I'll be waiting for your love. 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 I'll be waiting for your love.
Silent music.
Yes, that's "Waiting." That's another one of Tbwoy's new songs. That one is, I think that one came out after Munsunge. This one came out a few weeks ago, didn't it?
Yeah, it came out 1 week.
Yeah, this one is.
Bamalesa wantu uchosa manyimbo ati usachosa manyimbo pafupi, but I'm a creator of music. I make music every time, so I don't think there should be any reason why I should give my music space. Kuli vibes kateo jali mujere achosa nyimbo kupitira ise bantu esiri mujere nishitiganza bwanje.
No, it's good. I sampled it last week Friday, because there's a segment I do where I play new songs. Like I play all new songs, every Friday. If I don't have an interview, so I sampled it last week and it had a very good reviews. The DJs and so on, I love it.
No,
A
Zikomo
lot
can
of
be.
regulars on the show, like Robin, they love.
I actually didn't mean on releasing this song, you know.
Is it?
No. A few people that I sent to, they're the ones that forced me to say, it was the chabe nyimbo. Nyimbo is sharing a dedication chabe for birthday ya madam na first na pangile ka nyimbo.
Yeah.
That's it. And then I remember a few people, including DJ VGZ,
Yeah.
called me and said, that's a fast song. You know, I was in the same situation and I feel, you know, the desperation when I was sick, thinking of going and see my woman.
Yeah.
And equally, even I was thinking about it. Nairekoda iti nyimbo I think mweze mu May. Sometimes vintu vetu machita about ati uganiza vintu vimabotishtikira nyimbo nairekoda made but
Last
sinafuno
year,
yes
all right.
nirekode na bwana mbuganiza pankushita bwanja hapa nyimbo ni chose olo bwanja sinaikonde face. I recorded it from my house, my little studio house. The person that produced that song is DJ Easy. The situation I was going through in May, I always travel, I always come here, you know. So I couldn't come here in May. So I kept on thinking, like, you know, the corona was everywhere. So I couldn't travel. So I said, and then Chimwana Chidikuno, my child couldn't also travel. My wife couldn't also travel. So it felt like it was a desperate situation. So from there, I wrote a song, very emotional day. I actually didn't even write it. I just started singing. You know.
Emotional connection.
Vapezekati naine na bwana Dwala manje. Na banga maona corona na imeshania kambili. That's why inangwe. Because there's 3 songs that I mentioned. Remember the quarantine song?
Yeah.
Quarantine danga tackle me.
Yeah.
Please don't make me stay lonely.
Was that after corona or before? That was before.
No, ni corona yavuta chabe manje pacha. So inenezo vipanga popanga nyimbo eja, I was naughty on this particular day. Oh, Andrew is saying something. He's watching actually. The Andrew guy, remember the guy I told you gave me money?
Oh,
that's
Andrew
him.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. Is watching.
All right, nice. Nice, Andrew. We know about you. Well done. Well done, brother. Thank you for watching.
So, mentioning ija kuinaija nyimbo corona. Yatipishi samuba corona namba yambozi sekanjere. Yeah. Mentioning amaring verse atigwira. And
that's why
to tell you the truth, I don't even know how that thing happened to me because I'm one of those people that follow the rules and sinma pezeka in ati chimpwe na no sinde mwendi. So I guess it just happened to me so I can learn 1 or 2 things.
Yeah.
You know, and be thankful to God.
Okay. So I've had you on So Online before, but obviously since we last spoke, we've managed to, I think we've grown a lot. So for our new viewers, we're gonna start now from the scratch. For our new viewers, who is Tbwoy? We're gonna start from.
Yeah.
I know. You've been asked to do this so many times. But that's
my real name, and it's rare that I get to introduce myself. Oh, my name is Tbwoy. It's very, very rare because I mean I work for a government agency, you know. So at work I'm not Tbwoy. At work I am Tanongan Swana. You know, and I hate it when people come. It's as everybody just knows me as Tbwoy. I hate it when people come to my office and they wanna make jokes. They wanna talk about the songs before they talk about whatsoever that they get. I'm sure I'm a double reception now. I'm so sorry. Who are you talking about? Likunchito kuno mwangala ko serious ni vakunchito kuno mzani pisa chito vaupo. So well yeah, I'm an easy guy. I'm a dad. Yes. I'm a music lover. Nikonda maningi music. Kuibe chinche nikondesa maningi paziko la pasi monga music. Nikonda music bad.
That's nice. Yeah.
What else? There's a lot more.
Yeah, it shows from your music. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I love music.
What made you start music? Is it something that you found out when you grew up, or it's something that's always been there?
Paja Patrinity, paja Mrodspark paja.
Yeah.
Ninamvera mbili ati nyimbo nezokonda maningi ni 5 years or less. I'm a musician and I come from. I can remember how I used to sing that song. I don't know the actual words. Can somebody tell me the actual words? But I remember how I used to sing. I'm a musician and I come from very London. I can play gigita, gigita. I don't know what are the actual words. I don't know. I grew up, singing to that song. Zika nyimbo ketenzoimba kaja pa chani paja.
There's a kind of Saint not Trinity.
Almost 100% inenze pa Trinity paja.
Okay.
But in the Catholic.
I wasn't even Catholic. I just used to go there because it was fun.
Oh.
It used to be because a lot of my friends in the neighborhood used to go there. So I used to
So
go.
kuchoka paja olo muntu aliyense we mungafunse ati olo ku Chiwombo High School ndekuna nipasa courage maningi yoimba. Grade 8.
Okay.
Grade 8 nezo nikumbuka kanyimbo ketenzoimba. Let me sing. 8. I never thought you would take away my life, leaving me desperate and so lonely. Give me back my family and those who love me. Lord, I may see me cry. Kanyimbo kenambia kuimba. And then kanyimbo ka number 2 kenamba kanyimbo kenamba keneze napanga ati chani. Ati voy, V-Life ati voy. V-Life ivande unavotukana nando. Kunone uchifanki kabiti funa joy. Bisi lavo mutendele harmony gata flow. I still remember. Let me sing. Nini laza luza chabe tauna moyamba no vipanga pano sipanjumba panga kabidi na imwe sipan. Is it body to use manja please? Kaone ni banja. Osati gwila tileke ni musati. Bele just because mama vimo. Apa my 6-pack tidibe so. Kuimba holding a breath ikanga.
Yeah.
Paja kudani sina ma 6-pack tenzoimba kungoimba tabe. Voice kungochoka mai pano sivintu. So from there I was kind of like building on. I started making songs for my drama club.
Yeah.
So kudrama kwe kuja mpanga tumanyimbo elo time ya prepo time ya free class ku school ma people wanzanga wazanuza timbireko kanyimbo so nezo panga chetu manyimbo from nowhere bakushita ko invite ku machechi waendako kutuma scripture yinyo no tipangire kanyimbo wapanga kanyimbo by the time uchokako kujanishwa ibala kanyimbo
yeah.
So the love for music kept on growing. And the other thing is when I was a kid, even up to high school, I had a list. So ndeja after to insert ni pronounce at there nikamba there. So people used to laugh at me, so I would just wanna stay alone and just sing. And napeza nakulira so chabe ni konda che kuimba na kupanga my friends so che but sinikondo pezeka anyhow everywhere. So because wantu wezoniseka so nezonkache niimba che nineka.
Yeah.
I think so. Ati chikamba bwana chikango okamba. Na kukamba chabe kwa mimi kukamba wedi yezovuta nishifika mwaka kutamba. Ati chani ati kutamba waseka wantu. So
mkulu kudala.
Nishinakula nokula. I think nambo kambisi that's why nabwana limbikila Jamaican language because then when I say because then it sounds like I'm just being cool but me no nishikango wakamba ndemwe nikambi ati. Yeah.
All right. So come here, like me when I was growing up, come here maningi palulimi. So a lot of
my monga ati bwanji mwa kutamba it sounded the same. And then there kapani there nzofika there. Invika there. Vija my words kusashita and I see it. My daughter is like kaya kapeni. Washondo ni jua nakalekela kukulu. Kondo ni pa Mahatma Gandhi. Kondo ni jua kawa kajuwa ta mwana ukamba.
I remember they used to do that. Yeah.
Tuliko mati this time. Vana wabatu wachebu ni vana watu these days.
They find something to give them before babada.
Oh.
The vinto what could you unless you're super that. I think it's now because of technology it's easy, I think.
Yeah, sienze na kukamba speech yenze tinapezi katambo kambisa na kukuru. Au kamba kwenye uvuti.
So did you start music because of that as a release or music?
Because when I was young, it's like my child. You can tell even my child loves music a lot. She plays this one annoying song that she plays all the time. When she goes on YouTube, that's all she plays, and various types. Yachi Spanish, yachi Chan. Tam. What's up? Chikondo imba nyimbo ni moza, so you can tell Kuti are interested in music now. And then she's interested in so many other different things. So I think for me, that's what, I started nurturing and I found myself here. But I've been singing all my life. Kuchibombo kwa mene. Muchifamu. Kuchimunda chikulu cha chimunda chichi.
Yeah.
Muli mumunda. Kali se mumunda kusenza pamoja na banchito bonseka.
Yeah.
Same type of work.
Yeah.
Same job. Abanchito basenza na imomsenza. Same chito. Nchito senza ako chabe. Yenze niyo sekulira munda. But nchito ziten senza zofaka fertilizer poshanga tishanga kumozi na fertilizer. Cause chimunda nchikulu. So molina tractor ikapitamo. So peu tractor ngatibwera iwo wanyamula chisaka kumwamba. Kuti wa tractor kuone peu lili pojua. So pamene paza ndepe mayo kungo imba che manyimbo chabe. Uliche kungo panga che chongo imba po che. Wantu walema wantu wabwa okuza iwe mwana ndi wachongo iwe. Ndemweze relief. So music has always been a part of me.
Oh, that's brilliant. So how long did it take you from when you started singing like that to when you had the song Mutima over?
Well, I started singing. My professional album was in 2006. Obviously, that thing that is scrolling there on Wikesha has all the details. Their first album was called Amama, and I recorded my first song, must have been 2001 or 2 somewhere. So I was still in school, and then I released my album when I was at NIPA. Each album is a flop, but in I'm gonna share. I wanna share that album on my Facebook, or I mean on online one day, so that people can just have a feel of it.
You said last time again that was a flop.
Yes, it was. It was a flop because I'm always this guy that always wanna do different type of music. I don't move with the crowd. Even now, some people may consider my music as being flop, but I love my music. That's very important. So whether other people don't like it.
Since you like different music, can we see something like Tbwoy featuring Chandana K, or?
I mean, it will depend.
Your type of music, or
I do any type of music. Olorumba mose ningena, mwe mose ningangeni. Tbwoy Chandana K, we'll see what God has for us. Tinga pizikita panga nyimbo, but nyimbo sinima uka chino panga. Nyimbo olo naona hype. Nyimbo ni mapanga mwamene mverera. And music is so spiritual to me. When I feel like I am feeling excited, then I make up a song. So if there's gonna be a chance that I work with Chandana K and a lot more other artists, I would really love that. Nishi Chawama, because for me it's all about doing different types of music that I don't like to be comfortable. I don't like to do the same type of songs, the same type of music. Ndechincheni zone anzonda unkalamba ningi comfort zone. Time napanga mwatuzi waja nyimbo ni nyimbo enalota che kuilota chabe. Mati umaziba mtima wanga ulipaliwe. Ninalota che. Ndemwe ninalota na ka tune ka chest my pretty baby. nakalota chabe kaja Kevin a cheers to my pretty soche.
So okay, so that's interesting if you say that. So how do you come up na manimbo? Okay, yena ngulota.
Yena ngoni malota che, and then monga pano mweni ganizira. Pano album yanga yonse. Like nimankala na time frame. Like if you listen to my songs in 2019, all my songs most of them they were up tempo. Kuli Navela Njota, Kuli Ija All I needed to hear was a sorry. Both of them vikache almost same. Kuli Naija Finshu Tishka na Slab D na Tishon. Demwe nimankalida penango nimvela okay na nimvela excited na panga ko vam club penango nimvela ko melo nishini soche ndemwenza pangira but manyimbo mwe mapangira nipanga pali ponse. Nili mundeke, nili mtoilet, nili kuti idea just flows and I keep it, I record it on my phone. Nili kunchito, nili pa despanga kunchito, nili kuti ideas just flow.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So I'm gonna squeeze in this one and then we'll play Mutima Over. I think I'll play it for my deck here. Because the video quality of because it's an odd song, so the video quality won't be as good. So I'll play that from here and then. So what's next now for Tbwoy? Apamanya. So what's next? Are we expecting an album soon or?
I've been mu December nezofuna nikaende ku Jamaica last year. Ndiye chimchikuru maninga. I wanted to go and work with some people there. Unfortunately, the COVID couldn't allow us. So I'm hoping that we see what is gonna come this year. I had to go Pasogoro Pamulungu, but God knows my desires. So if I were to say no, this is next, then Nishinambo Shushamulungu. You know, I'm praying and I'm hoping that God will see me through with my plans. You know, I hope that I will get the much needed support from the people out there. Because Mchalomatu sometimes Madabusana. Not because it's my song. I spoke about Mike Brenner the other time, I think 3 years ago. When I wrote, I said I think I'm his fan. And I keep telling Karadoshas this every time. I'm his fan. And I keep telling also Bombshell. I keep telling Bombshell, I'm your fan. You see, some type of music is not really embraced in our country, and it's very, very sad because that about the music you are pushing our music ya chabe pena yakuti wadaba abantu why bashita so nyimbo ziba pushing nyimbo ezaptati siza tupeka kuntu kuli concept but basi abaja abantu akutati they can take us somewhere.
Okay, we're going to take a musical break now and then we'll come back after this.
All right then, appreciate it.
J Baila exclusive.
Because I'm feeling this, you know. Hola. International. Dipochi baba. Katikule moto wa mene bumakonda. Hello evesa kukonda. They can love you at all. Dipochi baba. Katikule moto wa mene bumakonda. Hello, evesa kukonda. They can love you at all. Oh baba mutima, Wangaine, opotika mutima. Wish you could love me even already. Oh baba mutima, Wangaine, opotika mutima. Wish you could love me. This must sound simple, but love life yanga see it is simple. I'm so down to the earth. She can't chita ikela monte mine. But even though they can't get a baby, they won't build me down in every situation. Westmore, I never nikonda. Nipese kati ine siniba konda. Watu wena go baka nibona. Kwani kumba monga ni chimwana. They say, chimambo na chamushe soeche. Otasu ni wambidi wa chikonda. Asembe so siva. Omenene mafuna. They can never admire me. They can never admire me. Dipochi baba. Katikule moto wa mene bumakonda. Hello evesa kukonda. They can love you at all. Dipochi baba. Katikule moto wa mene bumakonda. Hello evesa kukonda. They can love you at all.
oh baba mutima, oh baba mutima. Wangaine opotika mutima. Wish you could love me even for a day. Oh baba mutima, oh baba mutima. Wangaine opotika mutima. Wish you could love me even for a day. One day how I wish you could be holding me, kissing me, get down, make love with me. Tell me everything cause I'm free with me. Let me your comfort cause you trust in me. Nanga nigga kula get a bunch. Ati nifuna iwe na Tinga kwani so banga. Banja baby baby. Come make it keep up me never la 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 la. But take a look at me one, make it be my wife. Tinga kwani so banga. Banja baby baby baby. Wish you could be loving me. Belela mutima wanga. I wish you could love me girl. My girl. Ndipo chibaba kati kule moto wa mene bumakonda elo ebesa kukonda they can love you at all. Ndipo chibaba kati kule moto wa mene bumakonda elo ebesa kukonda they can love you at all. Oh baba mutima, oh baba mutima. Mutima, wish you could love me even for a day. Oh baba mutima, oh baba mutima. Wangaine opoteka mutima. Wish you could love me even for a day. Chibaba, katikule moto wa mene bumakonda. Elo ebesa kukonda. They can love you at all. Ndipo chibaba, katikule moto wa mene bumakonda. Elo ebesa kukonda. They can love you at all. Oh baba mutima, oh baba mutima. Wangaine. Oh baba mutima, oh baba mutima. Wangaine opoteka mutima.
Yes. That's Mutima over by Tbwoy.
Yeah, good nyimbo. I haven't heard that song in over 6 years, I think. 6 or 7 years.
Online hit.
Nyakudala kuli ma version yali abiri kamuzio.
I know, that's what I was just telling my producer, I think I played the different version. The version I was gonna play is a bit slower than this. It's not as intense as this one. Yeah.
Ija version ninaipanga pa album launch yatu. You know, in 2017 I released 2 albums. Yeah. One album was just me. The second album, there was a collaboration album, me and T-Sean.
Yeah.
Which we called One Day, where the songs like Don't Lead Me On, where the songs like Wazakupoka, where the songs like Denya, that was a collaboration album. So for album launch yadu, that's how I sang that song. Naimba melo, naimba che melo before Sky Boshtav individual. So I decided let me take it melo, and people loved it. You know, people were calling me, even nyimbo bwanji waimba, nyimbo bwanji unaimba yesterday, nyimbo bwanji. So I decided to re-record it. But iyo inango ninaipanga mu 2012.
Yeah.
Penez napanga record label in an T-Sean record label which we called Busy Baila. Busy, obviously my name, and Sean Busy. I mean Baila.
Baila, yeah.
Where we had, you know, signed up a lot of musicians from there. A lot of musicians. But obviously after FRA vanished transfer to Southern Province, things became a little bit difficult for me to manage the music. I even failed to manage my own music. So it was almost difficult.
Impossible
it was impossible to do it. So Sean remained doing the stuff alone, and now I'm proud of him, how he's, you know, grown. And then in a Nasala 9 in Avama branding vanga tipangirapo bantu vintu.
So you and Sean talking. We had him 2 weeks ago, yeah, and he had nothing but good things to say about you. So that's good. I knew that already anyway, because I know both of you. So you're talking about you guys signed a lot of artists. So before we continue, my producer has just hit me with a bombshell. He's got a song that one of an upcoming artist or a new artist or an old artist, my producer is not very sure, but it's somebody that you mentored in one way or another. He's found a song for them featuring you and T-Sean. He's going to play that now, and then we're going to talk about how you how you help other upcoming artists. I know you do that a lot because me and you talk Kumbali, so I know you do that a lot. Advice-wise, I know all your work. But we're gonna talk about that after this song. The producer will play this song. I'm not gonna tell you the name.
Every day in the morning, look in the mirror. Let your smile change the world. Don't let the world change your smile. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye.
Can't believe what I say when my eyes yeah. Charge up bless me no just once Nigga mo pese kote wina moga we. I wanna take you to my place, follow me. Look how far we are come, girl. Una wasa kuwa makampena. Never think twice cause you love me. There's some type of way that you love me.
Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta bananye.
Baby no mutima muli chabe iwe. Leo nunkali lokonda iwe. And if you ever leave me, babe, I swear I would lose it, baby. I let the whole world know my girl better than bad. She keep it real, muchitenge olo Prada. Girl wa Muzambia, Musama tamnu mpeleka kusambia olo kuston fit force mwine azitambila.
Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta banane. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta banane. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Chérie Nanga, yeah. Chérie Nanga. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta banane. Bazo beta banzele. Bazo beta banane.
Yes, that's a big tune. Teddy Kamanga says, "Wow, I love this song. It's a big tune. I love that song." I know when it first came out, you posted and said, "Oh, this song that you and Tishon, were part of and stuff like that, isn't it?"
Yeah. Andrew, my story with Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, so I met Andrew through his elder brother Daniel.
Mm.
So me and Daniel had been talking on the phone for a bit. So then he says, "No, I've got a young brother that I want you to work with." So I said, "No problem." So that time Nishnigarinka Kupemba.
Yeah.
So I drove to Lusaka we made an arrangement and they asked me which day I was going to be in Osaka. So I told them, "Oh, day or so." So they said they were going to fly into the country your day. So Nishimanje nifanga ija day neze napeleka mkazi wanga je nimlangize kuma radio station mwe kuonekera cause you know every time that I'm going to the radio she's not part and parcel. So I said, you know, I want to take you to the radio station so you see how it looks like.
How it works,
you know, you see how it works. So it was a tour. That was in 2017, 2016, 2017. I've forgotten. So Andrew kept on calling me.
Yeah.
This was a very possessive guy that called me over 20 times, I think. You know, and on a strange number, the number I could nowhere. The number kept on ringing. Who was this guy? Radio, Congo leader. So then I picked it up. Then he says, "Oh, my name is Andrew Ripper. You spoke to my brother, so we here. We want to work with you." So then I call up Tishon. Yo, at Bwanji uja guy afuna kuti tisevenze leo. So tashita Bwanji. No, let's link up. So ndemwe nina endera kuja ku studio tab. Following day. We recorded that song, I think, around 01 or so. Andrew again kept on calling, and then Sean was busy, so he wasn't picking up the phone. So Andrew is calling me much later. Nishina iwalako. Are we going to the studio? Natiwe. Nifuno panga komwana na madam kono. Uvuta ushta Bwanji. So now whoa, I say, okay, let me go. So I left madam. So I went to the studio. Yeah. We started making up a song. Andrew had some crazy wazungu kind of music. So me and Sean were just looking at him. Ayamba imba nyimbo. And I'm thinking, this guy has been, you know, he's busy. He's been calling me all this while. And if we're making a song, I wouldn't want to make a song that is just gonna, we won't take us anywhere. Ningafuneta panga nyimbo atati na eve mwina wake ampeka somewhere. So anaimba nyimbo inangu inampeka Jamaican. So I said, you know, what do you really want to do? Lucky enough, enze muntu watatamvelia. Na baramuza music mweti pangira these days. Tiza panga nyimbo kufuna umveka monga ndiwe. Umveka monga mzungu. Natuankalisa maningi wazungu. Umveka monga mzungu. Tikachosa ngati si muntu sakuona. Azamvela chimunga ni mzungu. So manje tizapanga Bwanji nyimbo niuze kwa mawedi ya mchilingala yetinga pangi. So then, because me and Sean, I don't think there's anybody that understands me very well more than Tishon. So I'm telling Sean, cheti mpangi afro, but tifake vima drum, vikulu maningi, vima 808, so ati chiveke monga chi hybrid nyimbo, sichi afro, but chinako ni chingache hybrid. So then I'm looking at Andrew, I'm saying, how do you say these words in Kuchitundu Chan? Then Andrew says, Sheri what? And then he says, Sheri Nanga. Then I start humming the idea. I think I even have that idea on Instagram. So I start humming the idea. And Sean, fast, I am but beat. Dum. So I'm that imba so imba Andrew. He loved that style. Since then, he fell in love with the Afro style, and that's what he's doing up to now. And every time he calls me and tells me, you know, I love the fact that you took me to the different direction of music, and I don't think I would have gone that direction if I didn't meet you. So I'm like, we meet people for different reasons. See how many times you called me. That was the reason you called me, so we can, you know. And he's gone on to perform. He's, you know, he's very known musician, making us proud out there.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. My follow-up question to that: who, when you're starting your music, who mentored you, and who have you mentored you? After you've been mentoring a lot of people, but who mentored you?
Naspeza chabe. Muno Mzambia naspeza chabe. But I remember the first time I ever went to the studio, people fell in love with my music. You know, and then ku school bantu wenzonikonda maningi kuimba, so bantu ku school wenzonifaka mochimwera bad. So day naenda ku studio nikumbuka na veni nachita day naenda nagulisa masaka abiri ya milisi. That's why nimakana na bantu wakabwera penango nimatandiza kambiri. But when people just want to say, no, me I don't have sponsorship, me I don't, it's like because you are just seated there waiting for sponsorship to come. Make at least 1 or 2 songs and then you can send them to someone. Not that nimba ukaribu record hapo na nyimbo. muntu azamvera bwanji bantu amafuna bakumverako mu chilimba pang'ono bamvera momvekera. It's easy for them to help you like that.
With Andrew, at least you heard him sing, then you advise him. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but I grew up listening to a lot of everything. But when I heard bombastic, very fantastic, when she comes about, she says, I'm Mr. Romantic. I fell in love with that style. And then when I heard Sean Paul in 1997 on a Vegas song, Chila la 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 boom boom chile. That was me falling in love with Sean Paul.
They did a duet album, didn't the two of them?
I don't know, but I think that was the first time I ever heard. That was in Channel O. I was in Dollar. That was the first time I ever watched Sean Paul, and I ever, then I started following him. But I used to love the person that sounds exactly like Sean Paul, who's Supercat. A lot of people don't know when they listen to Supercat, they probably think it's Sean Paul. Bamveka same Sochi. So then when I heard Sean Paul, that was me falling in love with just Sean Paul. I used to love dancehall music from Kudala, Nezomvera, Biniman, Nezomvera, before Biniman, Kwenze kuna wajabe ne Yellow Man. Before them, Pamela Yambilia Chema, Ningi Biniman, I think must have been 94. Shabarans, Anabo Atishta Kuipa, I think worldwide, Shabarans.
I saw him promote when he came when I was what a jump fence.
Okay. Paja nishitimvera ko chabe. So that music messed me up.
Because we used to live there, isn't it? So we jumped the fence, nakutamba kumbuyo kwa fence na bagadi. Next na bagadi, tamba kutali. But tamba.
So that's what really motivated me to do music. And then I saw the people like Danny. I fell in love with Danny's style when he came up because I'm a dancer guy. So listening to Masiku Yonse, that was more like, then me, I started trying out Danny's song. And then from there, I started I think the job that I had a lot was for me to make Nyanja tonations sound Nyanja. I think that was the biggest challenge because Kaipaja Petens Obwera, Wambidi kwenze maslang olo mukamvira big man Mr. Danny Mwenze imbirati ati so for me I was copying that, but then I said, how do I sound different from this person that already exists? So nati ine poyamba nifunika ngazishita pronounce my words ya Chinyanja kazimveka exactly not monga ya inako kaslakish. So
I can tell that.
Yeah, so I wanted to then the first album was a bit challenging, but the second album I wanted to sound Fontini. Yamene ijanga Matibu zibatini kukondai way. The way I'm talking, that should be the way the song should sound. That was one thing that I was trying to work on. And now when we hear everybody's sounding like that, now when we hear everyone, the music is evolving. Obviously, even us, we've contributed something, but we're not the ones that started it. Waliko wanayamba, mwanayambira, peta fikira ise, peta pelira ise, kulibena ango wafana wewa shita vintu, vodabwisa na maning. Yeah.
No, that's good. So at the moment, unawamene ustamenta nayo ma artist.
Wantu nwambiri kuli wantu weni sewenza nabo so far pano kuliko mkazi winango ena chikoshita adopt manja hapa. Her name is Chikondi, but to other people she's known as Miss Weezy. Yes, we've done a few stuff. I'm in the background. I don't like to, when I'm pushing people, I don't like to be forefront. Because I had a bad experience when I had a record label and we're pushing people and I signed contracts with them. When those people failed, they kept on blaming me. So what I've done now is I don't get signs. I'm doing it all entirely up to from my heart. Ngatitandiza muntu nifungo mtandiza muntu kwambira mwamena gani is a thinking process. If you wanna work with me, you have to be ready for me to tell you. I don't change the way you think. I don't change the way you will chitavo vala but nima esa kukuza, because music has got a lot to do with the way you conduct yourself.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to be, you can be rebellious and be known for so many bad things, and your name will grow so fast. Zinako izamveka bwino wapostapo nudi wapezekapo na muntu inangu ashita bwanji izamveka so fast, uzankana ma likes na ma followers vambili, but what for? How long will you sustain yourself like that? You know, but if you build your name on good deeds, people follow you, and you know, it doesn't matter. It really feels very, very strong, and it drags, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. Because even as you know, because we don't just live life for ourselves, we live life for ourselves and the people that love us. So even when you're long gone, what is it that people are going to benefit from you? What sort of things would they? Ngati ndiwe muntu wama living a life yako reckless, bwanji sukiaringa pali bantu, olo ukafa olo olipo, bantu sanga kupasa example. Church man vesako bwino mabwana nchakuti. You will not go to a live band performance where bali za chia wa imba nyimbo. There is apita no imbapo nyimbo yanga olo emozi.
That's true. That I can test to, yeah.
No imbapo nyimbo yanga awagai wama imbati ma playback manyimbo shanshan wama imba manyimbo ya beni
wama live band, yeah.
Wama live band. Sunga ende ku live band Mzambia wapeza tiwaimba waba misapo nyimbo yanga and bozayo. Most of the times wama imbapo, you know, and that's one thing that has given me a thought to say, you know, even if sometimes I feel like people don't appreciate me that much, for a person to rehearse na band yonse which rehearse nyimbo yako, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
You know, and that gives me great joy in knowing to say there's people that are looking, there's people that are interested in me after all, you know, and what sort of a legacy I'm leaving. Obviously, as people sing to my songs keep going, and people don't even know I sang those songs certain times.
I was hoping you'd talk about the work you did, like this song that you sent me yesterday, yeah. You sent me a song yesterday that you did with King.
Okay, so I started going to prison in 2010. This one thing that people don't know about me. Nimaenda kambidi ku prison, nikapezeka ninaambia ulesi kubevenchita, and mu 2010 ninabwana ninda ku show, I think it's in a breakpoint or somewhere, wanipasa 2.5. Wanipasa 2.5 million yenze million pachi. Ninaenda nasanganizana na former Miss Zambia. Tabata fakira na ndalama pamozi.
Sorry Tbwoy, so ku prison umane tabe kutandalana unachita mulando umaenda
kwenda kutandalira abantu.
Okay. No,
nikalipo mangi wa.
Nikalipo
mangi wa. Nimaenda ku prison kwenda tandalira abantu. Ndeve nishimika manje. So wananipasa 2.5.
Yeah.
2.5 million. So tinasanganizana na Miss Zambia. Nimamuiwazi na mkazi wa bwino maningi. Muntu wa enzogira pala is a time. Nimaivala zina lyonse. So we put money together and we went to Mukobeko prison. Mukobeko trying panga ka pageant, so ku maximum facility ku female section. So since then, I just loved to go to visit people in prison. So in 2019 or 2019 is it? 2019, I was Kwekun. A guy called Malcolm reached out to me. He says, "No, I want to see you. Nimako nani. Na last time mbe munabwera kuno ku prison nezinako nani, so ningafuna panga nyimbo." So I told him, niko America pano, but nizabwera next week. So nikafika nizabwera kuona. That's how I went there. And so mu prison muzani na panga ka function kwa ivana vilimba. So unaware wantu sana zio nzia kuzabwera muntu aso wande muna wapangira ka function paper zata imbapo tasha celebrate, and then later on we went and recorded in some room. Record kanyimbo tipange. My idea was to continue with these prison visits, because some people who are actually in prison, you know, when angoma pezikati vali innocent, when ango futi olo wa luvyanya wama pezikati, they regret their deeds and they've been transformed. So now if we use music positively with those people, they'll be able to tell a story to somebody who's thinking of committing those gruesome murders or crimes or whatsoever, to tell them to say, no, you don't need to do this. I'm in prison right now because of this. So that particular song I shared with you is called Wachinja. we're trying to talk about the little things that bring in resentment in a marriage or relationship, which leads to GBV, you know. Pang'ono no sinikonda vemuonekera chimimba icho bwanji wakalipa nayo sinikonda muonekera ona veonekera bwanji, you know. So the little things lead to a lot of things that you know. So that's what the song is basically talking about.
I'll play it in a minute, but first, before I play it, on Soul and Radio, there's a charity we work with, a non-NGO we work with called Eva Chavala Foundation, and what they do, they go to prison, they take care of help the mothers, because some of the mothers, when they're arrested, mama tenga vana in prison, so they
there's something that we did. There's something that we did with them, not for many hours, but there's a lady Naiva Razina Zakutumilan later on. We with a lady from America, Mama G, we bought some blankets for the kids in prison and some food. Actually, we bought rice. Naiva Razina, how could I forget that woman's name? So now just says up now want to so chubby. So sorry for interfering.
No,
I want to hear.
Right. So my question was going to be, how can we, as the diaspora, help such, because like with the Ibacha, we had a show like this where we played music, people contributed. That's the one way we thought we could help. But since you go there regularly, what we know it's hard. If I ask you how hard it is, I'm sure you might say explain, but I'm sure it's hard. So how can we help if from this side, as the diaspora, especially as Soul and Radio? How can we help those mothers, those prisoners from this side? And is it easy to help from here? To help them?
It's very, very easy. I think a coordinated effort is what is needed. When you speak to nikupempa permission Facebook, bene wake mabosses wabo, mwapempa permission, and then mwafunsa na needs yabo. As you are mingling with people and as you are mingling with the bosses who are prison, they'll tell you the needs, because most of the times vintu mafunako ni vamene vama toiletries bija pa last time ndako ma overalls yawe amene bija povala veze vinashitamunga basira. So tesinapanga plan at all, maybe tingapange function yopanga chabe yakuti tashtarezi ndalama za vovala, because when angwapezi kati ali na overalls inangambika maningi. So after kupepa permission paja vene wake wavipitamu wa checking out na vichape bwino, it's easy. So maybe you can start thinking in those lines. Ma sanitary pads amazimaye bajawankala mu prison, sometimes when angwapezi kati ndiwe enzo tandiza kunyumba, so wakamangiwa nishi, they have no any other means of, you know, working and earning some money. So now baja imafunika ameneja kwatandiza komso chabe. Plus you know, when people get into prison, they lose a lot of things. Whether anapanga mlandu or sana pange mlandu, kumanka wa losing vintu vambili maningi. So pochoka panja imabwa pezi kat life wa so wa kugilana nayo bino. And then manchito wantu wosa kamba che ni jele boy. So ima pezi kat yavuta. Maybe wantu mweku diaspora munga pezi we yotanziramo baja bantu yakuti wantu wankalike reformed. And there has to be people that are reformed. It really, really hurts. Like the same song, there's a lady that commented to me. She says, "Ti, huyo muntu ona tandiza huyo upanga nyimbo ni muntu oipa manige mtima sina kondwela twamtandiza." Again, there's that fear. You know, where if you help someone, some other people who are out there whom maybe analuvyanyira blue wabo imabwa pezikati futi. It's chill if sometimes kutandiza. So I meant to post that song. Mine abanaganiza Angeli kapina bantu venango wamene bali wana kuya na situation ya, so maybe swaza kondea nayo, maybe it will take a lot of time for them. Again, the limiting factor, but I'm sure there's always ways that you can, you know, get the needs from the same people that keep them, from the custodians of these people in all our correctional facilities.
Oh, that's good. So if I saw online, we come up with something like a virtual fundraiser for that. Can we do it with you, coordinate with you, and then whatever?
Definitely, and I would ask.
And then
definitely, and I would ask that even part of, I would get permission from one of the people who work with prisons. Nikuwatumila phone, so ativankala transparency. you know, so that nabe valipo ndama zibwera kapani vintu vevabwera muli nawo mwatenga vita vintu vaenda direct kuli vaja vantu not kuti no mapanga manje ni capital mwaenda mambo gula vilimba mapanga studio mu vintu va vantu mulungu sakon.
Malume, we know you can do that.
Yeah.
That's the reason why people don't know why I call you Malume. Because I call you Malume because of the person you are, the honesty and the genuine.
That's
why.
I really appreciate it.
Because you know anything else is what everybody else is called. That's why I
that
name just for you, and it's only you I call that.
I really appreciate Malume.
So I'm gonna play that song now, and then we'll come and have a small little chat and just wrap it up, and then I play some music for the listeners, and then so I'm gonna play that song now. It's a song called Wachinja. I'll play it from this side, my producer.
Maloma kujukazininena kubantu. Why don't you just talk to me?
It's a song called Wachinja. He sang it Ushi King, who was actually in prison, serving 35 years, and he did it with Tishon. So this guy is actually in prison. Jazzy Boy.
No, Jazzy Boy.
Jazzy Boy produced it as usual. You know, everything nice now is Jazzy Boy.
Jazzy Boy.
It's a song called Wachinja.
J'ai passé par deux.
Jazzy Boy.
King Ushi.
Running it.
And I got Tbwoy on this one.
I show you this love. I show you this love. So many ways you never give back to me. I show you this love. I show you this love. So many ways you never give back to me. Come on, Wachinja, mommy. Cindy, I'm on the ones that really good dollar. Come on, Wachinja, baby. Cindy, I'm on the ones that really good dollar.
Please tell me if I'm wrong. This orange light, baby's killing me. Pushing in resort, body in the park, I'm Wally as a family. You status by Facebook single. Not to my naughty pictures studio. Elo na dem I go gonna pamupando. Same position, idiot. You don't call me baby anymore. Every time you a good touch. First I say kulako baby. Only can if I so. Baby before. Nothing she feel ginger. Walete mkuseka nga wambona. Ushe think she feel ginger. Napenda nichimemba baby. Ushe think she feel ginger. Napenda nikukala lova. Ushe think she feel ginger.
Maloma kujukazininena kubantu. Why don't you just talk to me? Tatamaga wopa wono nyimbo.
Why don't you just talk to me? Atiba muna bagaime. Sumukwanisa kunikonda manifunila. Poti beri. Come on, manyaza wapa poti beri. Masako mose bani tukwana. Kati niva panja tina seva naise. Hala teremede bebe. Tieti konda neba bele. Asa kufaka kwa ule mopache konde. Make a child, make a love better, baby. I show you this love, I show you this love. So many ways you never give back to me.
Ginger.
I show you this love. So many ways you never give back to me. Come on, Wachinja, mommy. Cindy, when I was a really good dollar. Come on, Wachinja, baby. Cindy, when I was a really good dollar.
Please tell me if I'm wrong. This orange light, baby's killing me. Pushing in resort, body in the park, I'm Wally as a family. You status by Facebook single. Not to my naughty pictures studio. Elo na dem I go gonna pamupando. Same position, idiot. Before toilet na babini panganda. Before you and me nakamwana kuchechi. Before toilet na lilava pongo she Sunday. Before every Sunday ni chicken ni curry.
Jazzy Boy production, ladies and gentlemen.
Hala teremede bebe. Tieti konda neba bele. Asa kufaka kwa ule mopache konde. Make a child, make a love better, baby. I show you this love, I show you this love. So many ways you never give back to me. I show you this love, I show you this love. So many ways you never give back to me, yeah. Hala teremede bebe. Hala teremede bebe.
Yo, Tbwoy, thank you for holding hands with me to heal the world. The That's what real men do, brother. Sushi King, baby. Je passais partout.
Tbwoy production, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. That's a song called Wachinja by Ushi King featuring Tbwoy. And I said before, Ushi King is in prison at the moment for doing something bad. As usual, you don't go there for fun. I'm going to play a song. Sunday is Mother's Day, this side of the world. It's Mother's Day. So we're going to play a song called Amama by Tbwoy. And then on Monday, this last Monday, it was Women's Day. I think it's appropriate that we play Amama now before we even bring Tbwoy back on the screen, just to come and give our last, it's been a pleasure having him as usual. So we're going to play Amama and then come back to Tbwoy in a little bit. So my producer will play Amama.
I'm going to see my mom. Sina Inawa, a surprise visit. She doesn't know I'm here. She doesn't know I'm coming. 2 days before Christmas. Christmas with my mom.
Tbwoy, running it.
Unaputika manigi pakutichape nifike pando. Unaputika manigi pakutichape nifike pando. Amama, amama bangu, amama, amama basu, amama, amama bangu, amama, amama basu. Ukambani bwe. Muriye kubala chizende. Koma mlungu watamandike. Tina badila kusata imwe. Ambili ya matababana. Kuwasi ya babutika. Ibambili wa masi ya bana. Kuwasi ya babutika. Unaliye siku ya kuti mutakate. Mutisiye teka mutakate. Olopende mwezo yambana na atate. Unaliye kuti mutakate. Putika manigi pakuti chape nifike pando. Munaputika manigi pakuti chape nifike pando. Amama, amama bangu, amama, amama basu, amama, amama bangu, amama, amama basu. Sirina chimwe pamoyo wano. Amasiku makala pasiko pano. Amlungu wawonjeze siku sana. Sokala kona sepa siko pano. Ufunika kama wane bana. Basukulu banu babale bana. Amama bwerane mutivinile. Hivo ni yano mutivinile. Tiweleko maja. Tiweleko 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 maja. Hakubani. Celebrate you, mama. Ambu Yesu Kristu azipitiliza kusungane siku zonse. Kuti mukaleko masiku ambiri. Hakuti 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 Diga Teka Amageroja Jani uko Kumfuweka
Tbwoy production, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, that's a song called Amama by Tbwoy. I didn't bring it on the screen after the other song we played because I wanted to play that. Because I wanted to ask, what was the thought process when you made this one? It seems very, because I see Tamika is in there.
Yeah, Tamika is in there. She's
Yeah.
she's in there.
Yeah.
The lady on the video is my friend. Her name's Lunia. She lives in Germany.
All right.
So yeah. Lunia and I think the first project we ever worked on, I did a song for the niece. Ngapa napanga kanyimbo ka family yabo kaoimbira bambuye ba tete wake Lunia.
Yeah.
So niece ndio inalembera kanyimbo kaja. So manje mwena kaimbira kanyimbo kaja. Wonse she did it, but they didn't like how it sounded. So they ended up using my version, which was a demo version.
Yeah.
So all the time, Lunia travels to Zambia to come and see the family. So everybody that you're seeing on that video, and this is where the idea started from. I liked this idea, and that's why I did the Munisunge idea. Because everyone that you're seeing and everything that you're seeing there, we were filming Lunia from when she arrived in Zambia, when she's getting on that vehicle, going wherever she was going. Once my event until she goes and meets the family. So that's her family, real life family. So there wasn't any acting. So we had to make it also, look more like a documentary because we were talking about something that will keep, next generation to generation, looking at it and knowing where their family is.
Yeah.
One of the guys on the pictures, Paja, he's actually a superstar in Germany. He has over, I think, 9 million, is it? Instagram followers. He's into movies. Ni wantu wo pesikati vazika kozikako kuja. So siwanzo ziwa venango vana sazi are part of their family kuno nainati kuno ni kwa America ku Zambia. So when I was doing that song, Lunia asked me, "Don't you want to do a song for mothers?" And I'm like, "Kuimba bwanje manje nyimbo ya mothers na waimbira kudala mai wanga ini." Because my first album was called Mama. So then she says, "No, I have an idea. I think you can do another song for mothers." And that's how we had to do the song. And special dedication, obviously, to all the women in the world. But it was so special to Lunia because we released it after she went to visit her family, and I thank her for trusting me. It's not anyone that you can trust with your family issues. That's a personal. Because I didn't pay anyway. I didn't pay for using my images, but instead they were the ones who were a blessing to me and my family. I really thank God for that.
Okay. Well done to the production team. That Amama video shows a lot of creativity went in. Simply amazing.
I really, really appreciate. Thank you very much. Appreciate the love.
Yeah. So I think we kept you long enough.
Hey, Ziko more.
Yeah. I was just gonna ask last question. What advice? First of all, 2 questions. What's the best advice you've ever gotten from anybody? In fact, 3 questions.
The first advice I ever got from someone was
even now you use it and you say
in 2011 when a lady, may her soul rest in peace, I never got to meet her. This is a lady who used to put me in check. Okay. We just used to talk on phone. I used to call her Miss Banda, but I don't know her face. Claire was her name was Claire Banda.
Claire Banda, okay.
She passed on in 2017. I cried the whole day.
Yeah,
we never met, but she was the person that put me in line. The first person that gave me a proper advice that I still use up to now, before Claire, was a guy called Amon. I don't know. I think he doesn't even know. When I was growing up, must have been in grade 9 or so. Amon told me to say.
My brother is Amon. My brother told you.
Kaya, wavin Dave maningi so.
That's my brother. That's my young brother.
Amon Simukonda.
Oh yes, was it?
aliko hivi ati amona even wavindeve bad. So this guy was my senior, when the same class na B1.
Okay.
So this guy comes up to me and he says, T, I know these guys have treated you bad. So, but he said, you don't always need to prove yourself right. And even if you beat up someone, then what? Because wazakulonga or wazakupisha school or wazakushita bwanji. So at the end of the day, it's not all times, it's not all fights that you should take up.
Yeah.
I still use this because I see a lot of people saying a lot of, even on social media, they say a lot of nonsense. But you know, you can't start explaining yourself to people to say, oh, this is what I'm doing, this is what I do for a living, this is what it doesn't make sense. The other advice was Lakson Mapushi. He was my head teacher. He was a minister. He died, a minister. He told me, Kuti, you do not really need to show yourself to people that you are, for lack of a better term, I won't say the actual words that he said, but he meant I do not need to show myself that I'm the shit to people. Sorry for that language. But I should always know that life can change at any particular moment. And he said, you have your parents now. Anytime your mother might die, and who's going to be there for you? And that thing happened after a few months after he said that. Then I looked at my life and, you know, I said, oh, it's not all times that I need to prove. Again, it comes back to Amon's point.
Yeah.
The other point was Claire Banda. She said to me, Tanonga, there's always going to be a time that Jams and the women and everybody, exactly when I imbira edition. But she said those words to me in 2011. And 2012, she kept on saying that. She said, there's going to be a time when people stop listening to your music. You no longer excite everyone. And for sure, look at how many youngsters we have now. They're no longer excited, you know, the way they used to. Kudala. And she says, you've got to find another plan of how you're going to live your life. Don't just think about being a musician. Think beyond being a musician. What is it that you're going to do? You've gone to school. Why don't you, you know, upgrade yourself and maybe start a job? When you start a job, see what you can do through it. Learn how systems are done. When you learn how systems are done, you can open up your own, you know, company later on with your music experience and everything. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So that when I get to that level where nakwanisa kushita vintu, I can quit. Imagine I didn't listen to her. There are sometimes when I release songs and people are not excited over the song. Sembe nafa we sembe ya ticket nipe za kujobo yako. Sembe kwenze kushita venture into different things. What would I have done? So those are advices that keep me going rather. And every time I do think about those and say, you know, it's not all times that I would say to myself, I'm self-made. You're never self-made. You're made by other people. Imagine those 3 individuals never said those things to me. Where was I going to be? Sembesina kule pano, sembesini di pano penny di.
Yeah. Funny thing, that's something you're saying. Just today, this afternoon, me and one of our MC Junction, one of our presenters, he does a sports show on Wednesdays. We are saying the same thing of how there's nowhere we have reached here. Me and him, just this afternoon, was saying everybody reaches somewhere because of other people. You never ever get to one place by yourself. Never ever. And the appreciation of that is, it's funny that you said what we were saying in the afternoon. That's good. So before,
and the other one was when all my family members and all my other friends, even workmates in Pemba, when I was in Pemba, were telling me, you have to be serious with this woman. You need to marry this woman and stop playing. That's my wife. That was the best advice. Say betina for my sleeping. Say betina for. And you know, I never really saw that, but then I started thinking to myself, why are these people, you know, why are they talking? Most of the times I bring different girls to them, but why is it that they are so particular about this person? And they kept on telling me, we see something that we don't see in those other girls that you come with. You know, so yeah, I got that advice, and she gave me a beautiful daughter, man, and we are here. Yeah.
That's very good. Well done. I've got one last question, one second last question. Who would you like to collaborate with that you haven't done already? I don't know, American, world, or anybody.
Muntu weni mafuna kuimba naye mlife mwanga mulungu akanidalisa chabe na vintu vosi venfuna ni Sean Paul.
Sean Paul, oh nice.
And it's crazy. I've got a brother-in-law who lives Kwamenoko. Yeah, and I've been hoping that, you know, I don't wanna. I want to see a way that I can prove to myself that I'm worth that feature. This is one thing that people forget. When people are coming to me and say, no, ndifuna ko nyimbo, first time waimba nyimbo, ufuna kuimba 9. Ukaibe no imba po nyimbo jonse ufuna featuring a 9. I don't think it's like that. You know, Sean Paul follows me on Twitter. He followed me a long time. And he actually responded one time to me on Twitter. You know, but I don't like Chivedeshi like every time I want to work and produce good stuff.
Maluma, your industry is not the way you communicate. Because I was watching, can't remember who it was. They've done a big song. Can't remember who it was. I think that boy, what's his name now? This boy from Manchester, what's his name? His name is gone. He was also following Jay-Z and whatever. And then he sent a message, and Jay-Z responded, said, I like your music, yeah. I want us to do something.
Yes,
your industry, that's what you
No, but there's got to be something that you need to show. You understand? You can't just reach out to a person, nishulibe my numbers yanzeru, supanga vintu volongo soka manini. There's got to be something.
I think you underrate yourself. Your numbers are magnificent. You've got good numbers. Your music,
the issue, I mean, Nikondo Bwera, Wanigi Kuno, not really underrating myself. I feel like if I am going to meet him or I'm going to meet, I met Ricardo Banks the other year through OC. Obviously, we even did a video, Tonse Pamozi, and it was nice, you know, nice experience and all. And I met ujamzake wa OC wa menanati meetingsa Ricardo Banks busy. And there's also a lot more other, like today I got a call from a guy from Grenada Islands. He's like the biggest musician in Grenada Islands. We talk, me and him. They call him Mr. Killer. You should check him out. He's like, even here in America, they play him a lot. Yes. I got a call from him today. We talk, and there's just going to be, I'm planning on something. That's why I said last year in December, when everything is set. The problem is when you're going to someone and you don't have so much money and you're reaching out to someone, it's better waesele lako che wasungako kasaka kabwino bwino ufika representable ufika uone kabwino bwino washita vintu bwino ngati ni business bwino muntu wakuuza kuti ndalama ndifuna yaso we muntu suoneka maningi ovutika. That's what I'm working on. Not really.
I see what you mean,
Because when you reach out to people and then they tell you amounts, like, do you know that the Cheers has got one female big artist from Kenya who is supposed to shoot a video? The Cheers remix actually features some other guy from Zambia who linked me up with another lady from Kenya. I didn't release it because the condition was we need to make a video and I need to travel to Kenya. And I was looking at the so many projects that I had. Like, if I were to spend 150,000 kwacha on a video and then nishi maplot yanga oku sinafendeze maningi nishiniganza bwanji. You know what I mean? I know it's business, but there's always prioritizing things, and where you say, okay, if I'm to push this, then I'm going to get back to that thing and make it work.
Yeah. Oh, no, I understand. No, I see what you mean. Okay, thank you for explaining. That's why I like to have this chat with you guys so that we talk about it. Anyway, so last one now. What message do you have for your fans? You ask the fans.
Message kuma fans wanga nyakuti zikomo kwambiri, and you know, I really appreciate not just supporting me but supporting Zambia music as a whole, and let's keep supporting what is ours. Onan Nigerian musicians kwefika kuja, those people haven't reached there because niwe kachabe, but the people support them, and at the end of the day it trickles down to all of us. Ine ngati mwamvera jealous vantu monga Bombshell, Mike Bena kuti mwapeleki pasogolo. Mwasapota manje Wizkid every day pa TikTok muchitachabe vantu venango sumuchitako vantu vaku Zambia sivazazivika vantu vanu ngasazazivika ndalama sizabwera mchalo mwanu. This is a thing because when you support a musician or you support somebody and they export that music comes into your country. When it comes into your country, you never know who's going to benefit from that. So not only about music, soccer, whatsoever, everybody that's doing great things, let's keep pushing them so that they realize the biggest dreams and bring, you know, the glory to Zambia. After all, we all do it for Zambia. We just don't do it for ourselves. And then kuli baja bafana we wafuna upanga nyimbo na ineo wafuna upanga nyimbo na wantu wali wonse keep dreaming. Not even the sky is the limit. Everything that you wish for is gonna happen, you know, by God's grace. Chintu ngufako chabe mtima na kuziwa kuti nifuna uchita vintu vaso. It's not just about music, also it's about various stuff that you ever want to achieve, be it music, be it soccer, work, school, education, whatsoever. Just put your mind to it and you'll be able to achieve your dreams.
That's brilliant, man. Thank you so much. From me and so online and everybody who was tuned in, thank you so much for staying with us. I know we started a bit late.
Awe ziko mukambiri chizungu mate ya masira mkama mwepe na ambilo kamba chanajaira chinyanja
wakamba chemuti chizungu chako chili very flawless.
Chizungu
chapa chibombo zona very nice.
Chizungu chapa chibombo ziko malume.
No, so where can people get you on socials? Where can they get you?
On my social media, my Twitter now. My Twitter is Tbwoy Tbusy, just like Instagram. Twitter is on Pasako Pressure. Even the Tbwoy. So yeah, the same man. Instagram Tbwoy Tbusy. Make sure you go on to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and if you like my music, make sure you leave a comment there and share my music with other people. Let us get the music known everywhere else,
Like Facebook.
Facebook na even so chabe Tbwoy Tbusy ku verified page ku Facebook. Kulija inango personalize yani makondo fako mwana wanga, but that one you won't get a lot of stuff from there. The one that has a lot of my music and just my music mostly is the verified page. Ija inango Tbwoy Tbusy ni mafakako music yabantu bosiyana every time. Even if I like a song, I keep posting. I think I'm one of those musicians that post a lot of people's stuff.
One of the few, There's like 4 of you guys. There's like about 4 of you guys that post other musicians, which is very good. Well done.
I mean, if I post somebody's music, it don't take out my shine. My shine is my shine forever,
I think we need a lot of our musicians to get to that level. I think why you believe your work is good enough. It makes no difference whether
inemdala oloma ilo ninafaka ija ya voting navotera Roberto ine ija navotera Roberto nakamba Roberto asenza maningi ya jati maziko ma awards. Roberto asenza maningi and then namvotera. The reason is because I feel he's put out a lot of stuff, so I want, if I saw other names like even Yomaps, or if I saw other names like Makitu and J-Rocks, I was going to vote for those guys because I know that they've put in a lot of effort more than me. It don't take away my shine. I'll still remain me. Kulipepo mundaza kaimba monga ine paziko la pansi nikafanisha sida naenda. So I never take offense, and I take pleasure into supporting other people.
Oh, that's brilliant. So is there anywhere they can buy your song from?
Yes, they can stream my music on all the online platforms.
I know you got some albums on iTunes. I got mine.
Yes, iTunes, Tidal, my Spotify ayo banga checking my music. Konse music iliko.
No, it's come. No, thank you so much, Tbwoy.
Appreciate the love and support.
Yeah, thank you for. I know it was short notice. Have a good day. Good night.
Yeah, ziko mukambiri. Yeah, good night, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Good night. Cheers. Thank
you.
We're gonna leave with the song "Cheers," the remix.
Mwashitabu ilo nikonda maningi nyimbo yanga.
Nice one. Featuring Mampi and Bombshell.
Cheers to the remix.
Tbwoy.
With the queen.
Running it.
Toast to my boo-boo, baby. Come on up on a footy, baby. Cheers to my boo-boo, baby. Come on, I go if you love me, baby. A ting-a-ling-a-ling as a tingling feeling. Every time when I you whispering in my ear, sweet, it's a sweet, sweet feeling. In fact, I'm matter when you see me smiling. Manifest of a man and the Taliban Bella. My chin and nazi, woman is a little man down in nam. Money pictures of a man and the Taliban pick up. You are my zaddy, dada, and I'm Mutima, Uma do.
She's my pretty baby. Give me five if you love me, baby. She's my pretty baby. Give me five if you love me, baby. Woman, the biggest up on me, the gully mo pick up. Woman, the best up on me, the gully mo pick up.
Cheers to me, handsome baby. Happy is what I is, and you the man that made me, yeah. Woman, invest some more shit. You're handsome, but your love is such a beauty. You must be lily, lily, baby. You got the fire that I need. Every day that me wake up. Boy, I got you on my mind, but still it's my heart that you take up. I thank God that he made you fine. You were sun, but you made me shine.
Cheers to my pretty baby. Give me five if you love me, baby. Cheers to my pretty baby. Give me five if you love me, baby. There's some papa when you make me feel you wonder. Girl, you want me? I'm gonna be trying to like I won't conde. Yeah. I'm fascinated by the belly that you con there. Call you now, me no London. Can you make it easy, baby? Loving you be so easy, baby. Every multiply one by one. Find out what army we had another one. Cheers to my pretty baby. Give me five if you love me, baby. Cheers to my pretty baby. Baby. Yeah. What's it, amiga? Y'all feeling this, yeah? Sound to everywhere.
Tbwoy. Running it.